I'm sweating. Ah. How is it like 81 out? It's raining. This background contest is going to be totally banana peppers. That's not good. That's frightening. There's 16 submissions for today. Also, by the way, I think I explained this to the members of the patron stream last night. I'm kind of sick. I'm actually worse today than I was yesterday. I took work off. But I can do this. Nothing happened yesterday. We will not acknowledge it. Never mind. Nobody knew that. This is news to everyone. Nasty goated with the sauce. No, I mean like, I'm ill. I've made a peppermint tea. And it's really hot. I haven't taken a sip of it because it's so hot in here. I'm not a tea guy, but it's to help me with my sore throat. I never thought I would say I made a peppermint tea for stream, but I have one sitting next to me. Look at that, you made it just in time off your nap. Bro is the illest. Today's stream is going to be interesting because there's a background contest. And when I see a Hendy say, get all excited about the background contest, that means bad news for me. And we also have to try to beat Archie, which shouldn't be that big of a deal. And then Wallace and Constrict Only. And I think Wallace is not going to be as easy as I was hoping. Yours is mentally. Oh. Where's Gromit? What are we doing here? What are we doing? Now, if I had mentioned something about cheese, it would be different. But this is Wallace from Pokemon, not Wallace from Wallace and Gromit. Welcome to the stream, welcome! You mean Juan? No, this isn't Sapphire version, this is Wallace. This is Wallace. We have Steven at the end of the game. For next month's contest? Absolutely should, 100%. We used to get background contest streams. God, my voice is weird today. We used to have background streams that would get upwards of 60 submissions back in the day. But then they were all like shit posts and not even memes, just like scary pictures. So it's a smaller, different vibe, but I wouldn't be opposed to having bigger background contests. I only think of Wallace and Gromit. I'm not pregnant. I have a sore throat. I maybe have the flu. Or like a cold. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, hello. Where is Ratholomew? I can't help you with that one. I caught Chungus? What if I turned on the camera and I had gained like 300 pounds? I was like, oh, I'm sick. I'm sick. I caught the Chungus. This is my excuse too. Did you say you want 60 submissions? I'll give you 60 submissions. I want it from differing people. Look, if you're going to post 60 of your own submissions, it's not really a contest anymore. It's weighted. It's too heavy. Don't do that. Wally. Wow. I wish I didn't do that. I didn't like hearing that come out of my mouth. It's Canada Day, and I got a big-ass ice cream, and I'm sleepy now. What does Canada Day celebrate in Canada? What's the history behind Canada Day? I'm uncultured and I need to know. I'm uncultured, I gotta find out. What is Canada Day? It's like your throat has been cut by razor blades. That's kind of what I feel like. I could have strep throat. This morning, I couldn't stand it. I couldn't swallow. I could barely breathe. It took me until about like 2 p.m. today to feel kind of okay. Like, to feel good enough to like eat and actually have some liquids in my system. Oh, this peppermint tea. That's fucking good. Clears me right out. From the front, from the top and the front, not from the back. Similar to 4th of July. Canada's Day of Independence? Drink plenty of warm and cold things. Okay, pause. Show yourself, Mr. Streamer Man. I'm gonna be extra greasy today, methinks. I'm gonna be sweating. Why did all these messages from Twitch are missing? I'm not gonna lie, I've never really had peppermint tea, but it's helping my throat a lot, and it's tasty. You're waffling again? The stream isn't set to start for 5 more minutes. Nobody has the ping. I'm allowed to waffle. I don't have any hot coffee at my place. I only have cold brew in my fridge right now, which was a mistake because if I went to work, I keep Zycam on my desk, which would have helped, and I could have got all the hot coffee I wanted, which also would have helped more than not having it. So I ended up buying some tea. I Uber Eated some tea. Because I figured that would help me more, having less caffeine, more water, and something like, I don't know, clean. Something that like went through my nostrils when I drank it. Cold brew sucks. I'm a man who just wants a lot of caffeine when I drink coffee. I'm not a man in it for the flavor. I'll drink the coffee anyway. You DoorDash your stuff? This is the first time I've ever gotten like a grocery from Uber Eats or DoorDash. God, that's a taster though. That's a damn taster. My word. Belly buster even. Cold brew is less acidic, better flavor. I guess it depends on the person, right? Because sometimes you just want like a sugar-loaded coffee. Like a mocha chini weenie, you know what I mean? With extra sugarini and cream-y. But sometimes, like, I'll just have a black coffee and I'm chill. I'm vibing. I'll get, like, if I get, like, Starbucks, I'll get, like, a hot latte with a little bit of milk. And then I'll get, like, 10 extra double shots until I'm vibrating. And I'll just run on that for the day. Snort the caffeine straight from the caffeine plant. Opium? I don't want any opiates. I don't blame you for not liking black coffee. I feel like that's an acquired taste. You're gonna punch a hole right through your keyboard. It's how I go day to day. I'll like... Not today, because today I didn't go to work. I was sick. But on a day-to-day basis, I'll go like 3 hours of sleep because I'll be doing stuff all night. And then I'll wake up, I'll just have like 9 cups of coffee until I'm like vibrating like a hummingbird. And then I make it through until the stream, and then you guys see me on stream. You should smoke crack. Would that make any difference in the way I act throughout the day? What does like smoking crack once have any difference between like 10 cups of coffee? That's not healthy? No, it's not. I've been trying to work on it. Trying to get more sleep, more exercise, less coffee. You can type whatever you want. That's true. That's true. Pancakes and waffles together? I feel like people have. I feel like there's something out there for that. I feel like there's a French thing. Don't smoke crack. I wasn't actually planning on it. Holy God, I'm sweating. Anyways, the ping is about to happen. We do have 16 submissions to go through and a little bit of a round robin type deal. I don't think it's actually a round robin. I just don't know how tournaments work. It's just single elimination. But if you have not been to a background contest, you guys are going to vote on which background you like the most. And that'll be the background for the YouTube channel for the entire month, with the creator's name tied to it, so the world knows what actions, what wrongs they have committed. They don't get away scot-free. I don't know, Tyler. That's a really good question. I think we should really crack down on those 3 schedules. Is Wallace the champion in Ruby or Emerald? In Emerald. In Ruby, Sapphire, it's Steven. Pick of someone's shelf... The pick of someone's shelf of Monster, and the reply that says it would be healthier and more cost-effective to do amphetamines. That's crazy. I won't drink energy drinks. I don't like energy drinks. They make me feel like shit. I will only get my caffeine out of coffee. Because everything else like makes me feel like shit. Welcome, welcome, welcome. JD Ruse has been on vacation? Interesting. I like how you added that he's not much of a streamer. That's funny. That's funny. When you pull out one of your friends and you go, yeah, they're not much of a streamer. Or a content creator. How often does JD Ruse normally stream? Have you tried Ghost or caffeine tablets? No, I haven't. I'm not like I know I should drink less coffee, but I don't have a problem with drinking coffee. At the end of the day, it's hot water with coffee bean. It lands around 0 calories if you don't add anything into it. It's expensive. But if you have like 1 or 2 a day, that's not the end of the world. It could kill you to drink less. What do you mean? I'm so sweaty. I'm like my forehead glistening. It is brutal in here. But it's probably not helping. I'm having the peppermint tea. Get your energy from a car battery. That's insane. Imagine I came on and I just had like what are those things called? The little clip thingies. The giant alligator clips. The things that you hook up to your car to turn on the battery, to restart the jumpers! I had like 2 jumper cables stuck to each nipple. That wasn't even worth the joke. I'm being gross. I'm being gross today, chat. Don't let me do this. Background contest! July! That's today's month. It is July 1st. Thank you for the 5 gift memberships. We need to go through a bracket of backgrounds that you guys have made. 16 of them in total, and figure out which one you guys like the most by comparing them on either side, one against the other. All right, and then you're going to vote left or right on which one you guys would prefer, and the one you guys would prefer, we'll move it on to the next round until we only have one remaining. To start, our first matchup of the night is going to be on the left, number 5 by Light or Dark. Saying be nice. We'll see how it looks. Okay, this one's actually fire. This one's actually fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie to you about it. This one fucking rocks. I would use this as my background. This is fire. Up against number 1, the very first background of the evening by Handy, or excuse me, of the contest. This one does not fuck. I don't like this one. But it's not up to me. It's up to you guys. Do you prefer the left or the right? Please vote using the vote command, vote left or vote right now. Gamer neck. It's in my head. It's in my cranium. That would not only be the worst posture ever for a gamer, but it's coming out of the top of my head. It makes my chin look gigantic. What are we looking at here for votes? We're looking at the left ahead right now, I believe. Let me make this a little bigger if I can. Left ahead 13-4 right now. Good, strong amount of votes coming out of the gate here. Which side is left? It's this one. This one's the left. Rat is the left. Eagle is the right. But what's an eagle and what's a rat? Don't forget to check the bot ping. What did the bot say? The bot said... My hands are even sweaty. The bot says... The bot. Live from New York. It's lying. I'm not in New York. I'm in New Hampshire. 15 votes on left, 5 votes on the right. 75% lead. I think this is a sweep. How much time has passed? Over a minute. I'll give it 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. The left is moving on to the next round. Congratulations, Light or Dark. The rat moves on. Congratulations. Why won't it let me submit the score? I'm worried about my computer in this heat. My computer just struggles in the heat. Up next is going to be number 3 against number 15. One of the last submissions of the evening. Number 3 by Light or Dark again. Why did you call me Feet Man? With the SSB Fast. I could say something about this. I could. I did last time. I could, but I won't. With some good references to the Pepto-Bismol, to Feebas Friday, to Shuckle Friday, to Realistic Run, and I think this is like a beer. Up against Hendy again. I have a feeling this is just going to be the Hendy versus Light or Dark contest today. I have a feeling that's what this is, but we're going to find out, I suppose. With a bunch of hashtags I don't like paired up with some good sprite art. Do you prefer the left or right, chat? Vote now. It's a cola. What is the cola in reference to? Like Chrysicola? Is it a Chrysicola? Is that what I'm reading in cursive down here? Ah, I see. Look, it's just a little blurred is all. It's just small. It's okay. It's okay. My eyes aren't that bad. Thank you. That's kind of you. Right now, it's actually a pretty tight matchup here. Really? Why did it show like the whole thing this time? Why is it so big this time? The left is ahead only by a smidge right now. We're looking at 53% of votes going to the left right now. Could be anyone's poll right now. Your eyes get worse when you're sick? This is possibly true. But this peppermint tea is making my eyes work real good right now. 52% of votes going to the left. It could still swing at any moment here. I'll give it 10 more seconds. You got brown. What do you mean by that? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The left continues. That is a back-to-back Light over Hendy W. Congratulations, Light or Dark. Everyone like the stream. You don't have a choice. You don't have a choice but to give it a like. I'm sorry about it. Up next, number 6 against number 11. Number 6 on the left, number 11 on the right. Number 6 is going to be by Hendy. No surprises. Up against Hendy again. This is just Hendy and Light. This is all. What are we doing? I think Hendy's gonna win. We have a bunch of me up against Piché Saurus eating carpet out of a. Is that me in the shower? Where did you get this? Where did you get me in the shower? Anyways, do you guys want the left or the right? Vote now. It must be from Twitter. It must. In fact, it's got to be from Twitter because it's me with like long hair and a beard, like a full beard, which would probably only occur in the past, like a couple years back, and it would have been like a Twitter. You know what it is? I know exactly what this is. This was like a Newgrounds challenge video that people were doing as a joke, where you get in the shower and you just get your hair wet or something. In a bathing suit. The left is ahead 63% right now. I wonder who's going to win, Hendy or Hendy. Imagine you go to your fridge, get a soda, pour it on into your retinas for some reason. Congratulations, you have pop eyes. I hated that. I hated that one. Gamers take a shower, challenge level impossible. Evidently, I can do it. I'm the cleanest gamer of them all. Except right now, I'm a greaseball. End of the stream, I'm going to look terrible. The vote is 14-8. Left is ahead. I'll give it 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. The left moves on. Congratulations, Henny. And also, that's too bad, Hendy. That's too bad because you also lost. Also lost that one. But it is the left moving on to the next round. Next, number 14, one of the last submissions. against number 16. Classically, later submissions tend to have a little more effort put into them. It is going to be someone new, Fecal Water Rifle on the left. This is not the stream schedule. When I wouldn't put it in Central Time, and I tried not to stream on Wednesdays. I tried specifically not to stream on Wednesdays. This is a nice touch, though. I like the hot dog eating the hot dogs. That's really good. Up against CJ, 2 new fighters into the arena with Chrispiche Fried Lobster established 2025. That's big. That's big. That's huge. That also looks like New Hampshire in the background, too, which is also big. Realistic. Chat, do you want the left or do you want the right? Vote now. It is AI. I don't think it's AI. I don't think it's AI. Is your house in the photo? First of all, I don't own a house. Second of all, no. You think I can afford to live on the water in New England? Think I can afford to live on the water in New England? I don't even have a dresser. You live in the water. I live in a lobster trap. The right is ahead. 73% of voters going with the right here. Why does it keep changing the window size? I don't want it to change the window size. I would prefer if it didn't change the window size, but it is 15-7 right now with the right ahead here. CJ in the lead. My forehead glistening. Look at this guy not living on the water. Dude, if you want to live in a house on the water in New England, it's like 1.5 million minimum. I don't have that kind of money. So you're Mr. Krabs. I might be Mr. Krabs. Anyways, I'll give it about 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. Oh, I couldn't even say that. Congratulations, CJ. You're moving on to the next round. Congratulations. I could save this and use it at a later date when I inevitably become a lobster restaurant owner and chef. Moving on. We have number 12 on the left up against number 8 on the right. Number 12 going to be by Mouse Mode. Another new challenger. Do I allow this? Pack it up, we have a winner. You can't, the vote's not even open. I don't think I should allow this, right? I can veto this one. It is funny, but I can veto it. Up against Hendy on the right. Yeah, I think I have to veto this. I can't have the pregnant Piché on here. I feel like that's going to burn into kids' brains and kill them. I feel like it's going to cause issue for kids' brains. Look, I appreciate the effort here. There is actually some good art here, surprisingly. It is quite good art, but I'm going to have to veto it. I'm sorry. It's going to be the right moving on here. Look, if it just wasn't pregnant, it would be fine. It would be fine, but I have to ban this one because I banned a previous one. Hendy's paying you. Hendy's not paying me. You can't pay to move on in the competition. This is fascism. If I didn't ban it though, then the previous one would be fascism. Why would I pay? Okay. All right, next. We're going to do number 10 against number 2. Number 10 is on the left. Number 2 is on the right. Number 10 is by Bell G. I got big feet. Those are some nasty fucking feet. Ask about our fish feet Fridays. Up against Light or Dark. With this, these are both bad. These are both horrible. I would have taken the pregnant one over both of these. These are terrible. These are fucked up. Anyways, please vote left or right. Vote now. We're back. Morale. Arf arf. Big feet is fine because it's a reference to something. It's a reference to a song. It's a reference to a Geometry Dash thing. But just these. Why are the toes so square? Why do they look like they're made of, like, dough? They look like pieces of bread. The right is ahead here. 63% of you voting for the right. 19 votes are in. Oh, okay, there's shoes. Okay, that makes me feel a little better about them. If that was just, like, I was trying to imagine the guy that had these feet, and I imagined, like, a Big Hoss type character. I imagined a dude in all Carhartt with some hog fucking calves. Like a huge man. Probably with, like, a PBR in both fists. And a fishing hat. Anyways, the right is ahead 63%. I'm going to give it 10 seconds. I think there was a dodgeball noise. I just talked over it. I was just louder. I think I heard it in the back of my head. Big Hoss is overweight. What do you mean? Don't call Big Hoss overweight. Call him beefy and powerful. Just you wait for July. It is July. Wait, mouse mode. Mouse mode. Mouse mode. We just saw yours. I unfortunately had to skip it because I banned a pregnant Piché in one of the previous ones. I'm so sorry about it. I couldn't turn around on that. Anyways, 3, 2, 1. The right is moving on. Congratulations, Light or Dark. Hooray. Great. That's great. That's really great. Honestly, though, I like the pregnant Piché one better than these two. It just feels worse art for the next one. No, that's great. That's good. That's fantastic. That's wonderful news. Great. The next matchup is going to be number 13 against number 4. Number 13 is going to be on the left. Number 4 is going to be on the right. Number 13 is going to be by collab between two of your favorite fan artists, Light and Hendy. Dear fucking God, what is this going to be? Lot I don't like here. Moving on. On the right, we have Bunny. With a wonderful looking little Shuckle character and Feebass character over here. Come on, Jed. You know that the Shuckle and the Feebass are cute. You know the Shuckle and the Feebass are cute. But it's up to you. Vote left or right. Do you ever feel like you have made mistakes in life? Never. Never, ever. Not once. Not never. Never made a single mistake in my day. This is a tough vote. Look, you can get the vote that's hard out of the way early, and it makes the voting later easier. But it's never that easy in the end. But the funny... The right is ahead, but only by 55%. It's 10-8 right now. It could flip. I'm going to give it plenty more time, but it could flip. I hate it. It keeps changing. It keeps changing the window size. Make that your phone background? Would it fit? Would I have to do it sideways? Look at the detail on the foot shays. They're both disturbing. They're both extremely disturbing. All of it's disturbing. The only thing that's not disturbing is the Feraligatr. No, never mind. No, just saw the face on the Feraligatr. It's horribly disturbing. It's terribly disturbing. There's not a single okay thing here. Not a single thing. Even this. The one where it's just a surprise to me. I look like I'm about to pass away. Anyways, the vote is 57% voting for the right. I'm going to give it 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank God, the right is the one moving on. Bunny is moving on to the next round. Congratulations. And we are at the last matchup of the first round, which means these are the last 2 new submissions you're going to see tonight before we enter round 2. Or in general, I guess. Doesn't matter. Number 9 against number 7. Number 9 on the left, number 7 on the right. Number 9 is going to be by Hendy yet again. Up against Hendy yet again. This appears to be a double submission. Chat, we have a double submission. We're going to have to drop number 9 on the left here. Goodbye, number 9. It is a bye. The Zouche. What is this? Why does this one get the bye? The Zouche gets the bye. Congratulations, Hendy. Absolutely absurd. Either way, we're moving on to round 2 of our quarterfinals, I suppose. And things are only going to get harder from here, chat. Every matchup is going to get harder and harder and harder starting now. Up first, we're going to have number 5 on the left against number 3 on the right. You have seen both before. The left is by light or dark, and the right is by light or dark, which means one has to go. Light, you can't have both. We got to drop one of them. Do you guys want the rat to move forward, or do you want the SSB fast to move forward? Please vote starting now. Can't have them both. Got to drop one. I feel like this is already a tough matchup. Oh, I finished my tea. The left is ahead by a bit of a landslide here. 83% of you voting for the rats. 83% want the rats. Now 73%. It's moved very quickly, actually. Go make more tea. I don't want more tea. I'm good. I'm sweating. It's hot. I don't need more hot tea. 77% are voting for the left here. Still seems to be some wiggle room for votes, but it could be a landslide here. I think I'll give it about 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The left is the one moving on. Congratulations to Light, and also I'm so sorry, Light. The left moves on. Up next, we have 3 more matchups in the quarterfinals here. Next one's going to be number 6 against number 16, which will be Handy on the left up against CJ on the right. It's going to be a bunch of my face up against the Chrispiche fried lobster restaurant. Vote left or right starting now. A lot of votes coming in very fast. We're seeing the right ahead 70% here. Yeah, there's a lot of talented people in this community. There is a bunch of talented people in the community. That's why I like doing the background contest. Because even though I get tortured quite a bit, you get to see a lot of talented people. Right is still ahead. 61% of votes going to the right here. I think it's worth mentioning, not that you really should change your vote. You can change your vote if you need to, if you make a mistake. Thank you for that. That was good. Both are great. It seems to be holding at 61% to 38.9%. I'm going to give it 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It got closer, but the right is the one moving on. Congratulations, CJ. It did get closer at the end there, though. Next. 2 more quarterfinals matchups. Our next matchup is going to be number 8 against number 2. Number 8 on the left by Hendy. Number 2 on the right by Light or Dark. We have chrispiche with a bunch of hashtags up against this abomination of things. Please vote left or right for the one you prefer starting now. Is it our right or yours? It's this is the right. It's your right. Left here, right here. Left is the one by Handy, right is the one by Light or Dark. I didn't even see it. I'm always right, Chris. Okay, relax. Relax. You're the ones voting, yes! What did you do? Somebody submitted an MPreg picture. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. But our eyes see upside down and our brains flip it. Use your brain! Use deductive reasoning! Your internet keeps cutting out? That's a damn shame. Use your brain! Stage left, stage right! The right is ahead. 58% of votes going to the right now. Which I think is crazy, by the way. I think it's crazy. I know it's up to you guys and not up to me, but I think it's kind of crazy. 10 more seconds. We don't need to drop my sub count again. We've been doing well the past few weeks, man. We don't got to put up a cat girl Piché for the second time. The same joke all over again. We don't got to do a repeat joke and tank the channel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The right's moving on. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Congrats later, Dark. You're moving on. It's even funnier the second time. Everything's always funny when you do it again. All right, on the left, we have number 4 against number 7. This is the last of the quarterfinals before the semifinals and the finals. There's only 3 more matchups after this. On the left is going to be Bunny with the Shuckle and the Feebas in the Bunny style. Up against Hendy on the right. I have no idea which one this is. It's Zuche. This is wow, Zuche. What a wonderful zebra. Please vote left or right. This will determine who is going to make it to the semifinals. You may vote starting now. A lot of votes pouring in quick. We're looking at a lead to kick things off. Whoa. How did you... Why are you over... What? Okay. We're looking at a lead from the left right now with 73% of votes. Now 77% going to the left. Still early. Could change, but we'll see what happens. I want to do that voice. I want to do the Louis Armstrong voice for that so bad, but I think it would hurt my throat with me being sick. And I think to myself, yeah, ow. Ow! What did Josu say? I didn't even see what Josu said. We need a background that'll filter all of the normal people away. No, we don't. No, we don't. I'm normal, man. He's sick in his mind. The left is ahead 79% now. I'm going to give it 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Bunny. Congratulations. You are moving on to the semifinals. which means we only have 3 more matchups. And also means that shit is about to get it's about to get real hard. This is where the hardest matchups come into play here. This is when the big boys pull up their big boy pants past their belly buttons. Our first matchup of the semifinals is going to be number 5 on the left against number 16 on the right. Number 5 by Light or Dark, number 16 by CJ. This is a hard one, baby. This is a tough one. We have New Yoink Rat King Piché against Chrispiche Fried Lobster Company. Chat, I don't know which one I would pick here. I like them both. These are a couple of my favorites from this month. Vote left or right starting now. This is a difficult one. Holy freaking cow. Holy frick. A lot of lefts coming in here. A lot of rights too. We're seeing a 58% vote for the left. It is tight. It is a tight one. 55% of people voting for the left. How do you vote? Use the vote command and then left or right. Exclamation point vote and then left or right. Left will give you a vote for the rat. Right will give you a vote for the lobster. It's a tie. It is now a 50-50 split. Chad, if we leave it on a 50-50, we know what happens. It's going to have to be a coin flip. So I'm going to leave it open a little longer. Get a coin. I hate doing the coin flips, though. I hate it. I hate leaving it up to chance like that. This would be a good coin flip, though, because this is a hard choice to make. With cheese curds and hush puppies. It's farm to mouth. The left has taken the lead here. 52% of votes to the left right now. It is still close enough for a swing. Anything can happen here. I think it's only 1 vote. Now it's 2. Left is moving ahead. Holy cow. Somebody swapped sides. The left is in the lead. I'm going to give it 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a win by Light or Dark in an unbelievably close matchup. In a very difficult matchup. Congratulations, Light or Dark. You're moving on to the finals. I'm so sorry, CJ. You have been kicked out in the semifinals. One more matchup before the finals here. We have number 2 on the left against number 4 on the right. A couple of early submissions. One by Light or Dark and one by Bunny Gray. Dear God. Come on, chat. Come on. Chat. Do the right thing here. Come on. Do the right thing. You know what the right thing is. Okay? You know what the right thing is. I want you to prove to me that you know what the right thing is. You got to pull it through today. You got to show me that you know what the right thing to do is. The vote starts now. I'm seeing some wrong things. Vote third party. I'm voting independent. I don't want the red or the blue. Can I go yellow? How do we have a tie on this? How can we possibly be tied on this one? I'm doing the left thing. So you caught on what I was saying there, but you went in the act of chaos instead of the actual right thing. Very independent. This is not the independent. This is not the independent vote. The right's taking the lead. We're up a vote. We're up a vote. I'm going to give it 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, no! 3, 2, 1. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I gotta do a fucking coin flip for this one. This is a worse coin. The last one would have been a valid coin flip. This is a terrible coin flip. You closed it too soon. You didn't vote soon enough. Okay, heads, it's the left. Tails, it's the right. Okay? Heads left, tails right. Why do I never win? Why do I never win the coin flips? Why is it always the one I don't want on the coin flips? Okay. Okay. All right. I'm sorry, Belle. You have lost by the hand of God, by fate. The stupid cat Piché moves on. God damn it. We've already done this joke. We have done this joke before. The exact same joke, the exact same picture. We have done this already. This is a thing we've already done. What a joke. Okay. All right. Well, we have only one more matchup to do left. And they're both going to be submissions by light or dark here. All right. This vote is going to determine what the... It's not the same one. It has the same image. Okay. No. You know what? We have one more matchup to go. This will determine the final choice. The background for the month of July. And it will have light or dark's name tied to it. So the public at least knows who did it. All right? On the left, we have Rat King Piché. And on the right, we have this stupid thing. Do the left thing, chat. If we weren't going to do the right thing, do the left thing now. All right? Your vote for the final background of the background contest begins now. You can't be voting for the same joke again for another month. You can't. You can't. I can't believe this. It's a tight vote. It's a tight vote here. What are we doing? Come on. Yeah, the cheese chair looks awesome. I wasn't here last month. This wasn't last month. There's a short... Look at. While you're voting... It's not a tie. But the right's ahead? Why is the right ahead? Look at. The last short I submitted on this channel. I only
submitted Catboy because you were mean.
The last short I submitted on the channel. The most recent short on the channel, chat. This is the most recent short. I gave it a like because I liked this short. When was this posted? This was in November.
And a monthly background contest where my viewers could design and submit a background for my YouTube channel. I had rules though. First of all, you cannot break YouTube's terms of service. That is not allowed. And second, your name must be tied to the design. That way the world would know the atrocity you made and committed on my page. However, that didn't stop my chat from designing a background this month that's losing me subscribers. You could either have the arm cruncher, where all the fellas are getting something put into the arm cruncher and crushed. You can have this.
It's the same fucking thing! It's the same thing! It's the same thing. It's the same joke. It's the exact same joke. You guys are voting for the same joke. How much time is on the clock? 2 minutes. I'm gonna have to give it like 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh! With a clutch last second. With a clutch last second tiebreaker in the final seconds of the contest. The winner of this month's background contest. We knew who it was going to be the whole time. It was going to be the same person on either side of the board here. But the winner is Rat King Piché. Congratulations. Light or dark. Congratulations on winning the background contest. I actually really like this one. I actually do really like this one. This is a good background. This is an actual good background. Congratulations. You guys had me stressed. You guys had me horribly stressed there. If we ended up with this for the second time, we already have evidence of like losing hundreds of subs for one of these. For the same joke. God, I'm sweating.
Did you notice Ruben on your head, BTW?
Thank you for the $2. No, I didn't realize there was Ruben on my head. That's a good touch. That's a good touch. Hang on, I need to like unsweat for a second. That will be updated after the stream, however, and I will get you guys a new form after the stream for the month of August, which is a horrifying thing. I think I'm scared of. Weird that we're already getting into August. But, real quick, before we start gaming, real quick, I'm just going to do a BRB. I'm going to cool off for a second. I'm feeling sweaty and gross. Can we, like, run the ads on Twitch right now so that it doesn't run them later? Or is that impossible? Is Twitch just, like, in control? This is year 2, I think. This is month 24 of background contests, I think. Hang on. I found a lighter shirt to wear. A lighter, more breathable shirt and a hat. Because I can feel my hair melting. Ugh. So now I'm going to look like a different person. There we go. I look kind of like a weenie now. I don't know what just changed about me, but I look kind of like a weenie all of a sudden. Why do I look like a... Yeah, I look like a dad. Hey, Sport, are you winning? Why do I look so much different? I look like a different person. I miss Duck Sim sometimes. Maybe if I put it on backwards, maybe it'll look cooler. Maybe it'll make me look cool. Maybe. No. No, this is worse. This actually makes me look bald. It's like too much grease. Too greasy here. It is a polo hat. I got this at a Ralph's Coffee in New York City. You're nearly 50. This isn't a good look. I'm not even 30. Look like your name should be Scooter. That's deranged. That's messed up. I got double polo New York on, actually. I didn't even realize that. My mom gave me the shirt, though. I bought this in New York. She bought this in New York. 2 different trips. From Papa's Hot Doggeria. Hot Doggeria sounds a little like diarrhea, but that's chill with me. That vibes. Anyways, we got work to do this stream. We got some valiant efforts we're going to need to take care of in this stream. First of which is going to be beating Archie. Second of which, if we have time, and we should have time, is going to be beating Wallace, Gym Leader Wallace. What are we doing? We're playing Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, but we can only use the move Constrict, which is canonically one of the worst fucking moves in Pokemon history. And I think for Archie, we don't have to go like crazy with team building. Did you see the video in the Discord? I did. I'm actually excited to see where that goes along. I think it's going to come out really cool. I think we don't got to go crazy with the team building. I think if we just go Skarmory, Magcargo, we're kind of set to go. Because Archie pretty much only uses physical contact attacks. Has no water type attacks. It's going to be kind of similar to like how we dealt with Archie before, but Archie doesn't have focus energy this time either. You should put a pillow into your face and start screaming. My mom is a G. I'm not going to lie to you about that. My mom do be a G. I think having Gyarados... Would Gyarados be helpful here? Let me check something else real quick. Can we use Shedinja? Shedinja walls Sharpedo as long as Swagger doesn't make us hit ourselves in confusion. The only thing that can hit Shedinja is Crobat. So Shedinja is honestly not that bad of a bring. I forgot how crazy our team was for Tate and Liza. How whack it was. How stupid our strategy was. We're gonna have to bring something that knows dive. That was a wild stream. I didn't think I was gonna beat Tate and Liza that stream. I thought we weren't gonna make it through that stream. Can you learn dive in real life? You can. I think you can learn dive on the Crawdon though too. But I'm trying to think if that's the most optimal person or mon to bring. Because Gyarados would be probably better because of Intimidate. I have no idea when the plan to play Geometry Dash again is. I don't know. This is going to be my only stream this week until maybe Saturday, though. Because of 4th of July shenanigans. No, I checked. I checked when I booted it up. I have 7 of the 8 badges. I checked. I'm going to say Gyarados is the better bring here. Bald Meat is the better bring. I guess this team could work, right? Yes? Because then we just go for burns on... Well, can we burn Crobat? How are we going to deal with Crobat real quick? Crobat is Wing Attack, which is Contact, Bite, which is Contact, and Air Cutter, which is not Contact. In between your phalanges? I'm not worried about the fireworks. I'm worried about being sick. As I'm sick today. How do we get through Crobat, just in case? Because the only thing we can trigger... flame body on it with is wing attack and bite, which is like only a 2/3 chance, which is kind of annoying. And I think air cutter is technically better than wing attack. Yes. Maybe no. Maybe it'll just go for bite. Maybe this is fine. Maybe we're okay with this. And then Smokey just walls Mightyena, except for Swagger. Swagger's a problem on both of the mons that Shedinja walls. I'm gonna get us to level like 42 across the board, 43. What did you eat today? I had chicken sandwiches and a burrito bowl. And I should have had soup. That would have been better for me.
So is it safe to say you were happy with the BG that won? I only submitted the awful BG as punishment for being mean to the SS. BFAS last month you meanie hashtag team raw dog hashtag bush trimmer hashtag meow Piché hashtag arf Piché hashtag crisis note averted. You're my favorite streamer.
There's a long message. Thank you for the donation. I do like the latest one. I do like it. I'm a fan. You have won me over with that one. I like the rat one. The riot wasn't submitted. That's true. I'm kind of surprised about that too. I genuinely thought it was going to be just Hendy versus... This doesn't have enough PP for us. I genuinely thought it was going to be Hendy versus Light or Dark. I really like it. I mean, you're going to win me over just including a rat in anything. But I do like it. I'm running out of rare candies already. I'm gonna have to reboot the rare candy machine. Or go back to the daycare, which I don't want to do. Rats, you say? Weirdly stoked to have your own place to host. Honestly, hosting like people staying at your place is a lot of fun. I think like once it goes on for a few days, it gets kind of old. But definitely like for one night or at least a couple nights, it's very fun. It's like exciting. You get to show off how good you are of a host. If you cook, you get to show off your cooking. You get to be like, look at my place. My place is so clean and so well taken care of. I'm so fun and so good and so fun. I think this should work. This should be good. Let's teach dive to Gyarados. And then, like, if it's like day 4, you're like, will you fucking leave? Can you leave? I've had it. Can you go? That's bad PP. But it's fine. We have Splash. We have Ultimate PP on Bald Meat. I think we have Rock Smash on a McCargo, if I remember right. Let's give another one Strength. And we should be good to go. I must have gone to Stevens already. Ult PP on what? Huh? Oh, we got bad PP on Dive. If you want my real, honest truth. Heart Scale is actually so useless in this run. I don't ever need that. That was kind of silly to pick up. It was just a waste of space. Seafloor Cavern! The tile set's even messed up in Ruby and Sapphire a little bit. You can see the brown on the edges. You can see the incorrect color here. It's not an Emerald exclusive issue. More like fart scale. Why did I do that so seriously? I didn't like the way I did that. I have no repels. Fart button. It's tough now that all the tile errors are there. Like, look at this! Look at this! Look at these rocks! Look at these rocks! Do you see it? Do you see it with these rocks? Rocks are not meant to be on this floor. These rocks are not meant to be here. That's a problem. That's a problem. I didn't even mean to make myself cry on stream for that bit. That just kind of happened to me. Can I just kill this thing? The question is, does it know bite? If it doesn't know bite, then I could just send in Shedinja and it's over for it. Also, Torment would be terrible to see on a Mon. Which needs a hug. No, it's way too hot for that. Way too hot. Don't hug me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Have you ever done acting? You could say I'm an actor. You could say I'm an actor, sure. Oh no, do I have a revive? Or am I gonna have to leave and come back? Oh dear. I actually did do acting a little bit. I've done a lot of voice acting because I'm an animator, so I'd voice act all my own cartoons. Damn it, I have to come back. But I did do some, like, I helped in one theater thing because I was asked to when I was in high school. And then, I did, like, a improv class at one point in my college career. You have such range, which is surprising. My voice is weird. End of sentence. It makes sense I can go low because I'm very tall. I don't think I can go high right now on account of my sore throat. But weirdly, I can get pretty high too. Which is not average for a person of my size. Is the best idea this month? Frozen coffee sounds amazing right now. I'd be up all night, but it sounds fucking awesome. You don't belong there? Wait, belong where? Belong where? Is it because you're an alien? I'm not an alien. I'm not a damn alien. The bite of 87. Mostly it's painkillers. Ah, of course on a horse. I wish on a fish, of course on a horse. 800 milligrams of caffeine chugging stream wouldn't even be a challenge for me. That's just Monday, brother. This is different than Emerald. This puzzle is slightly different, methinks. Or maybe I'm just used to going the other way. Are you skinny, Johnny Bravo? Pretty soon I'm just gonna be Johnny Bravo. I'm getting huge. I have been compared to Johnny Bravo quite a bit in my lifetime. I've even been compared to Johnny Test, which I think is cruel and unusual. It's a lethal amount of caffeine, is it? Huh. What's the most caffeine I'll have in a sitting? I do get, like... I remember telling my coworkers about getting, like, a cold brew one weekend and putting, like, 4 extra double shots in it from Dunkin' Donuts. Which is pretty dumb of me. Use slash or something. Use a move, please. Please use a move. Christ test. Does this have an attack? There we go. Oh, my nose. Yeah, I don't recommend it. I don't think it's a good idea. Damn it, now I have to leave and come back again. I should have bought some stuff. What sucks is if this thing... I mean, it could hit Shedinja with Crunch. But even if it couldn't, I'd lose with Shedinja because Rough Skin would just kill Shedinja. I always make sure to hydrate before energy drinks because dehydration plus 200 to 400 milligrams of caffeine is an experience. That is true. I've been trying to drink way more water because I'll go all day only drinking coffee and it's really bad for me. It is quite bad for me at the end of the day. Why aren't I able to do any damage? That was a huge burn. I needed that. That just made my whole night, that burn. I wish I had teleport. You love the idea of me. I just don't drink. I have no alcohol, no coffee, no water, no liquids. I'm a dry man. The inside of me is like that of a desert. Sometimes when I fart, a tumbleweed comes out. Doctor said that makes sense, though, when he saw it. He went, yeah, that adds up. I said, I fart, and a big tumbleweed comes out the back of me, and he said, oh, God, sure. I went, oh, okay. Why is your sense of humor so dry? I feel like I have a pretty wet sense of humor. I feel like I make dry jokes sometimes, but in general, I'm a pretty wet comedian, pretty wet trickster, prankster. Ew! Ick! Look at these tiles! Icky! Ew! Yuck! Ick! My immersion! The Go-Go Nuts milkshake. Adderall, caffeine, nicotine, with holes in the pouches, 3 grams of tobacco leaves, and turmeric. Why the turmeric? Why did you add something kind of healthy for you? The tiles are not fine. They're messed up. You gotta accept this. They're messed up. They're messy. They're messed up. You gotta accept it. That's just the truth. You have a case of tumbleweed ass. The QR3. Or OR3. I was like, QR, like a QR code? You're messed up. 2 New England YouTubers have a bad Panera Bread story. Isn't a lot, but it's weird to happen twice. Is Failboat from New England? I never knew this. Could I, like, go find Failboat and harass him? I'm not going to do that, but could I? Oh, from Vermont. Icky. Ew. Oh, that's just bad New Hampshire. Icky. Ew. That's just Canada. You can do that to anyone, Chris. Yeah, but with ease? There's actually a lot of people in New England that are pretty big, like YouTubers or streamers or whatever. There's more than I would think, being from small town in New England. Not New Hampshire, usually Massachusetts, but that still counts. Name 47. I don't think I can name 47 people. If you asked me to name 47 celebrities or politicians, like world leaders or YouTubers or people in my personal life, I don't think I could do it. What was your question? How are you breathing underwater? Don't worry about it. It's called magic. Alright? I don't know if you experience a little magic in your life, but I experience a little magic every day when I go to work and I have more work on my table than yesterday. I go, how did that get there? And then my boss comes out, he sprinkles a little pixie dust along with the papers. Have a little bit of whimsy. Beyonce, Obama, Beyonce. I'm not an alien. You know what was weird is today while I was homesick, I was just watching YouTube most of the day, kind of brain dead. And everything on my YouTube recommended, every single video I got recommended to me today for some reason was just clips of Roger the Alien from American Dad. And I don't know why. I watched a bunch of them. I don't know why my whole YouTube home feed to start the day was just fucking Roger the Alien from American Dad. It's because you're a damn alien. But I'm not an alien. Also, why? Why was Seth MacFarlane my entire feed today? What's up with that? Okay, so we have tile mistake here, 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 here. It's really hard to see. Ooh, here. These two right here. Ick. This is all wrong right here. Icky. Yuck. 3:20 a.m. here in Europe? That's insane you'd be watching the stream. You don't have to do Constrict Challenge just because Chatter told you to, but I do, and I'm almost done. I'm so close. Look at my badges. I'm so close. It's only taken 89 hours. In sped up time. The shards from the paper shredder that he couldn't be bothered to vacuum up. No, have a little whimsy, okay? Have a little whimsy in your life. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to open with Shedinja, matter of fact. That's not who I'm going to open with. I'm going to open with Bald Meat. I'm going to switch to Mag Cargo. I think I can do this without wasting any berries here. I got to remember I have like citrus berries to go grab later, though. Also, ew! Ew, see this? Ew! Yuck! There's a pixel of water there! Yuck! People have done Struggle Only. Struggle Only has been done, I think. I would say Struggle... The hard part of Struggle is you lose HP in the process, but Struggle has a higher base power than Constrict. Thank you for the memberships. Thank you. Don't listen to the aliens, Chris. There's a continent on the planet you're visiting. I'm not an alien. I'm not an alien. I'm simply not an alien. Alright, I'm gonna expect a bunch of swaggers. There's 15 swaggers. What's funny is if it odor sleuths... Or no, it doesn't have odor sleuth, I think. Why are you so big, though? Because I'm Swedish. Because I'm Swedish. Thank you for the memberships. Holy cow. Holy freaking cow, thank you. That's very kind of you, thank you. I wish I had lefties, but I don't have leftovers. Leftovers is a post-game thing. I wish it would stop takedowning my Gyarados. I wish it would start takedowning my Macargo. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for a Constrict. Damn it, that was not worth it. Don't hit yourself. What did I just say? Alright, Freeze and Fire and Princess are the switches now. It's -4 attack, so it should do no damage and just get a burn eventually. If it hits! We can also switch to Shedinja later if we want to save HP. But until Swagger's out of PP, we can't really do anything to keep Shedinja alive. Can you please attack me, please? Chrispiche Swole. Thank you. Somebody finally recognizes the right thing here. Who is Swagger, and what are you doing with his PP? Swagger Souls? You can thank Later Dark for that membership. Welcome to the stream. I don't know. I wonder if I could find out. I wonder if I could, like, look it up. But I'm not sure. Finally, we get the burn. Alright, now we're going to go into the Shedinja. I wonder if it'll just switch out here. And go into Crobat. Because if it goes into Crobat, that's a bit of a problem. It does! What will Crobat do? If I was dressed as Sheen, that would be odd. There'd be no other way to put it. It would just be odd. Beautiful! Oh my days. We're getting exactly what we want. This is going to be a free fight. Alright, I'm going to go into Bell. I wouldn't be surprised if he used Confuse right here. Yep. So why don't I just switch between Bell and Toaster now? And then I think we just win. Because nothing can hit Shedinja other than Swagger after this Crobat's gone. And then we still have 2 healthy Macargos. I think we just win. And we're just not attacking. Good luck with work, Lighter Dark. Thank you for coming by the stream, and thank you for the memberships. God, it is like 100 degrees in here, man. I'm not a 7th dimensional entity. I'm just a guy from New Hampshire. I'm just a dude from New Hampshire. Hey, and thank me for the background, too. Congratulations on the background contest, W. Congratulations. Matter of fact, why don't I change the stream name? So that people aren't confused. There we go. Crobat goes down. Mightyana's already wounded. So I can actually use Gyarados to lower its attack a bit here, even though it's already halved its attack. Damn it! It was a bad play! The whole time it was a bad play! We really are just sitting here until Archie's mons go down. Then I think we're just going to do the same strat we did against Mightyana here for what's it called? For Sharpedo. Sharpedo has no water attacks. Doesn't Camerupt on Maxie's team get fire attacks and ground attacks? Why does Sharpedo only get normal attacks on Archie's team? I don't even think it has Crunch. You can change Twitch? I would appreciate that. Thank you, Tris. The party screen on the bottom keeps moving around. Does it? Thank you for the gift subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. LRXC got one. Meaning like they shift around in place? Oh, it's because I'm switching. Are they How come I didn't rearrange that time? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I know what's happening. When I click here, it's showing me the actual order of my party. But here it's showing me the overworld order. Yeah, congrats, LRXC. Congratulations to you. You're a sub. Congratulations. So now, if I just do this a bunch, eventually it'll keep using slash and get burned like that. And now we win. There's no possible way we lose, because if I switch to Smokey, watch this. That doesn't do anything. And if I go to Skarmory and it uses Swagger, oh, that's too bad. That's the wrong one. Whoops. So then I go back to Shedinja. Oh no, I'm taunted. Oh no. I'm a sub looking for a Dami Mommy. You didn't have to write that, and you did. You could have just said, hey, thank you. But instead you wrote that. That's permanent. If anyone would like to scroll back in the stream and screenshot that for when inevitably LRX sees, hey, I got the world record for Battle Factory video comes out and you want to link it in the comments, you have that opportunity right now. Also, we beat Archie. Hello, how are you? How was your day? Cut Chris saying it and post it all over LRXD's page. See, that's a good idea. Are you my aunt? My aunt? What are you, my dad? Put down the video game. It's time to go outside. Do your homework. Why is he using the red orb on the blue Pokemon? Because he's colorblind. Because he's damned colorblind. Here's some more good news. We can catch Kyogre, which is something. Wait, no. Oh, I didn't go to Satopolis first. At PR? What's PR? Pokemon... Pokemon... Pokemon Raccoon, Pokemon Rocket. Would Relicanth be good? Not really. Would Clamperl be good? With the Deep Sea scale? Maybe. Maybe not really. Would Chinchou be good? There's no electric type matches coming up, so no. We also can't get anything with water absorb, which is kind of bad. Dungeons and Bungeons? We might want a melodic, to be honest with you. We need something with special defense bulk that can handle water and ice attacks for this next gym. Ruby edition? This is Sapphire edition. And I can't get the big pearl. And I don't need a heart scale, ever. What? Why do you get sad when I laugh? Why does everyone say that? Why does everyone get sad when I'm happy? Everyone says this. Sounds like you're going to Bard. Melodic? I didn't earlier. I'm just sweating up a storm because I'm sick and it's like 100 degrees in here, which is a bad combo as it turns out. But welcome to the stream, Shal. I would have to farm Pokeblocks, which might be tough now actually. I know there's a free one pretty much you can get in the Berry Master's place that pretty much gets Feebas to where you need it to be. We'd also need like a perfect Feebas though. We need to catch a bunch of them until we get the right one. We could... Kyogre's bulky. Surely, it's a big whale. It's a legendary. It's got to be pretty damn bulky. Would it be more worth it to go out of the way to get a Melodic or a Kyogre for this battle? And just stick with the Kyogre. Milotic. Kyogre is more bulky than Milotic in every sense. Kyogre is the more optimal one to get. It is far more bulky than Milotic. So we don't need a Milotic. It screams elegance, yet power. It's also competitively interesting in its uniqueness. I do like myself a Milotic with competitive as its ability. I am a fan. Get Melodic or we riot. But it would take so long! We wouldn't get anywhere tonight! We probably wouldn't even challenge Wallace. Was that a mistake? Wait, was that a tile mistake? Wait, did I just see a tile mistake or did I make that up? No, I made that up. I forgot this is an emerald, so we have to go through the whole cave.
Hello chat, happy July. Love the hat, Chris.
Thank you, Shal. Look at Shal's in such a good mood today. Thank you for the 21 months, buddy. You almost have a meatball. Do I have a meatball yet on my own channel? Waterfall. Are the tile errors present here? Cave of Origin is in much better shape in Sapphire version than it is in Emerald. Matter of fact, even the bottom, you can't see the boundaries. It's 100% better. It's only in Emerald those problems exist. Cave of Oranges. It is Scarlet and Violet according to Twitch. Alright, I'm gonna Master Ball this thing. Fuck it. If I get a shiny Kyogre here, I'll donate 250 members. To YouTube. Specifically to YouTube. Because there isn't 250 people on Twitch. No members today, baby. It does look a bit like you're supposed to stand on it. Imagine how crazy that would have been if it was shiny, though. Imagine how crazy that would have been an ID 69 shiny Kyogre. Kyogre sucks. Kyogre's been one of the greatest competitive legendaries of all time since it debuted in like 2002. Or 2004? Sometime around then. Kyogre done been one of the best forever. Alright. Who do we name the whale after? I think it is tied to YouTube chat, though I'm not sure. We're going to have to find out. Please type in the chat if you want to be the whale. And please, if you already have them on, let me know. Kyogre to Kyogre. Name it Catboy Shay. Why would I name it that? Why would I name it that? Groudon wins on cool points. I do really like Groudon's design quite a bit. Unfortunately, Groudon has kind of fallen off in competitive usage. I'm so close to 30K, I can taste it. Everyone like the stream. Ty, do you already have them on? Do you already have them on? Tell me now. Tell me now or forever hold your peace. Do you already have them on? Do you, perchance you don't? All right, Ty, then you get to be Kyogre. Congratulations. And I have the perfect name for it? Kyogre, baby. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's right around the corner. I can feel it. I can see it. I can touch it. I can smell it. All right, we got a Kyogre. This room looks so much better in this game. Look at the crystals. Every crystal is messed up in Emerald version. They all look correct here. I mean, oh, the fog came back, so it's harder to tell. This one's a little messed up, but it's not like jarring. Because it's supposed to be this one. It's supposed to be this side of the wall. Do I have an escape rope? There's too many ads on Twitch for you? I don't blame you. The smart thing for me to do would be to like do a pause every time we have ads. But it's hard for me to keep up with that because I'm looking at two chats at the same time. A couple more ads. Oh, dude, we can get Brick Break. Oh, that would be so handy in this run. Oh, that'd be so big. All right, we need a team build bad for this one. Major thing with Wallace is Wallace has water pulse on everything. So we can't rely on, like, Roselia for this one entirely. Roselia is not bad here, considering it probably won't click water pulse on Roselia. It'll probably click, like, a normal type move for the most part. But we can't burn Melodic, and we can't poison Melodic, which is bad, which means we're going to have a really bad time with Melodic. I'm also going to have to get some more rare candies, I think, to save some time. Kyogre, I think, is a bring. McCargo is not a bring. Wait a minute, wait. None of them can hit Shedinja. None of his team can hit Shedinja. I think we're fine. You said that? Sorry. I didn't even see it. Check to see if you don't have one. It's not the end of the world, I think. We did get a little weird with the naming conventions on these. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Alright, so Shedinja beats, like, everything. Do we have anything else we need to worry about with Shedinja? As long as Shedinja is over level 42, I don't think a Horn Drill can hit it anyways. Attract is annoying. Sweet Kiss is bad, so we won't use it against Love Disc. What is Modadelia's gender? Male, that's bad. Attract and Sweet Kiss is super annoying, but if it uses Flail, we're fine. We don't have to worry about Whiscash. We don't have to worry about Celio. We don't have to worry about Seeking. We do have to worry about our PP against Melodic because it has Recover. We did do the background contest. Light or Dark was the winner, but you did very good, CJ. I think you made it to the semifinals. What else should we do here? What else would be smart? You're a bulky guy. Thick Fat as well for ice type attacks? Kind of big. Is there anything else we can do? Can we force it to, like... I guess if we open with Kyogre and then we switch to Roselia, there's a good chance that it won't use Attract. It might use Sweet Kiss. But there's also a chance it'll use Flail. Why don't we start with Constrict with Kyogre, see if it goes for Sweet Kiss, and then we can switch to Roselia. And if that gets Poison Point off, then we're good. We're golden. I think that's the solution. And then what do we do about Melodic in case we run out of PP? We could go Lepa Berry on Shedinja. Sweaty. What else? I don't think Skarmory is helpful. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Why don't we bring... Let's just do this. Let's just bring a bunch of water types, Shedinja and Roselia, and call it good. I feel like that'll be good enough. So we can do this. I wonder if we can one-try this. And then 43 is the level cap. So I'll just... Do I have enough rare candies for Roselia? I'll just use them on Roselia and call it good. And then I don't mind if Kyogre's a little over level. I'll keep everything else under level. You made it this morning? You did really good for doing it this morning. We're on the 8th gym. We're on Wallace. How much PP does that have? 20. That's better than Grass Whistle. Make a bet for first attempt? Alright, I can do that. You know what? Yeah. I'll set it up right now. This bet is for the first attempt. It's essentially saying, will I win it on the first try? How much PP does this have? 20? Better than Leech Seed. Are you into archery? I've never done it. I feel like I would hurt myself or hurt someone on accident if I did archery. I feel like it would be a problem. It would be bad. I've never paid attention. The gym looks way different in Ruby and Sapphire. It's the same puzzles, but the gym looks way different. It doesn't have the waterfalls. And the shadows look correct. They got the shadows right in Ruby and Sapphire. They screwed it up in Emerald. They rushed it. They rushed it. I need to close this webpage. I'm getting a bunch of ads and it's probably slowing things down in this heat. Oh wait, the waterfall's still there. Oh, the puzzle is different. Wait a minute. No, I'm just stupid. I did it wrong. I did the puzzle wrong. I did it brain dead stupid and wrong. You don't feel good? I'm sorry about that. I don't feel good either. I hope you feel better. And I hope you have a good rest of your night. I might need to take a pause to get some water in a second. Oh, it's for the gym fight, not the puzzle. It's for the gym fight. Do I lose to this thing because it just keeps resting? I do need to stay hydrated. Stop resting! What are you doing? I don't even think it has a physical attack. This is the worst ever. Rest outplays me like crazy. I think once it runs out of rest, we'll be fine. It has, what, like 5 or 6 more? Alright, we're good. Well, no, rest just puts... Yeah. Let's hold off on Roselia for a second. If it astonishes me here, at least I get rough skin off. Can you get your money back? Absolutely not. It's okay, there's 5 more rests. Rest gets rid of statuses. Yes, yes, yes. As my people say, hydrate or die straight. But I don't know what your sexuality is, so I'm not sure. I'm straight! I'm a straight man. I am a straight man. Why isn't it using rest here? I had to open my mouth. Hydrate or dihydrate. Oh. 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 Don't you love Kush? I like Kush. I like Kush. There's another thing that Kush and I are together in that'll come out soon. How much PP does Rest have? I think 10. So it should have 2 left. I think just 10. So it has 1 more. And then I think it just has a lot of mist. Okay, that's the last one. So now I'll go Roselia and we should be able to just poison stall it. Once it gets poisoned, we can go to... We can't go to Shedinja because it has Astonish. Don't confuse me. Poison, please. Don't confuse. Get poisoned. Stop picking water pulse. God damn it. That's actually bad. That made water pulse stronger. I can't close the bet. It's for the gym fight. It's not for this fight. We haven't even started the gym fight. No! Oh my god. This is annoying. Okay, you have what? Like 5 Astonishes and 5 water pulses? So as long as it's not a second Wilmer in the back, we're fine. I can't... Did I save when I entered the gym? Because I could have just resetted. If it uses its 4 Astonishes here, it doesn't matter. Kyogre's just going to win. 500 Whalmers incoming. The whole way down out of this gym is just Whalmers. God damn it! And the rain's permanent too. So his water pulses are just stronger. Rain does not help me at all unless I'm playing against like a fire team, and I'm not going to. It doesn't even really help against Glacia. Because Glacia, even though Glacia wants to use hail, Glacia has water attacks. So the Drizzle does not help me at all using Constrict. 100 Wilmer. Maybe it just never uses Rest again. Maybe it never uses Rest again. Maybe it never uses Rest again. And I keep critting? Both of these things reign true? I'm running out of Mons here. I needed to use Astonish. That's the real problem. Because if it runs out of Astonish, then I'm fine. Shedinja wins. If it does run out of Astonish, I could lose. I think it still has like 10 more. I'm not worst. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. That's a bit dark.
Piché.
Confusion is bad. That was bad. That was really bad. It's never going to use Astonish on you, so you know what? I'm not going to send you in yet. I'm going to go Bald Meat. But it might go Water Pulse now because I intimidated it, so its Astonish is worse. I might be doomed here. Especially if it crits and confuses me. Huh? I think I lose. Just keep using Astonish, please. Please. Pretty please. Can you please? I like Crawdon a lot. I like Crawdon quite a bit. I think Crawdon's underrated. Drizzle helps you when you send out your Shedinja so it takes less damage with fire. Yeah, no, that's great. That's perfect. That's perfect. All I had to do was do the puzzle right, and I went the wrong way. I didn't think, and I went the wrong way. I have a very bad sore throat, but I'll give it my best shot. I will do my best to do a Crawdon impression. See the kill. Don't use. I mean, it kind of sounded like it. It's like quack, quack, quack. Imagine I got like copyright claimed for that. I lose. I can't win now. I cannot win. All it has to do is use Astonish and I lose. God fucking damn it. Wilmer! Why? I can't believe Rest just destroyed me. Cricketune? Ow! No, well, I'm beating the game with Constrict. Don't worry. Don't worry. Watch. Watch and learn from the best. That didn't even make a cracking noise. In fact, that was the wettest. My hands are soaked in sweat. That woo sound was fucked up. Wait. This is way different than Emerald. Wait a minute. How do you do this one? I see the vision. It's different than Emerald.
Casino still open, my dude.
Thank you for the $1.99. Yeah, the bed's still open because it's for the gym. If that's what you're referring to. There we go. Okay, the game plan is, quite simply, we are going to open with bald meat. We're going to click Constrict once, expecting a sweet kiss, and then switch to Roselia. That is quite simply the game plan here. And then Shedinja beats everything once we get past this. Okay, no, I guess you go for Water Pulse, sure. Sure, no, keep going for Water Pulse, sure. Don't use Sweet Kiss. Close the bet and up the counter. Alright, fine, I'll close the bet. There's 42,000 balls in the pot. Does it only use Flail if it's low on HP? How does Flail work on this? I guess I could stall out Water Pulse. Okay, now it's going to use an attack. It's probably going to be Water Pulse still. Wait! Oh, it worked out. It worked out. We're fine. We're fine. I already moved the whiteout counter up when we lost. I already did it. I already did it. Don't worry. Don't hyper potion. Let it happen. Let it happen. You lose. Let it happen. You lose. Give in. Accept defeat. Accept defeat. You have 2K on yes. That's a smart move. In fact, most people said yes. 60% of people said yes. I think I want to go CJ because if it uses Flail, then it just gets rough skinned. Accept defeat. Accept defeat. Accept them. The same bet is going on, but the bet is closed. Who does he go into with Shedinja in? Because nothing hits it. Whiscash. What is Whiscash going to do? Is Whiscash just going to amnesia up? It has an Earthquake. I can't poison it. I guess I just start constricting. Oh, I should have given a Lepa Berry to Smokey. King's Rock would be kind of funny, though. Thank you, Goji. That's kind of you. Thank you. I like this hat a lot. Also, welcome to the stream, Goji. Good to see you. Ice Beam? I'm not worried about Ice Beam. I think Ice Beam is only on Melodic in this battle. I would love to see some crits right here. Problem is if I run out of PP on all these mons, it's over. That's what I'm really worried about. I don't want to send in Roselia because Roselia could be used for some other mons. If it runs out of Earthquakes, though, I'm fine. And I think it has 3 left. I would love to see it run out of Earthquake here. 2. I'd also love to see it waste them before the rain ends. I don't think I got it. Oh wait, it's out of Earthquake. I'm just gonna go into Kyogre. And then just kill it. I was hoping the rain would stay up. It ran out of Rain Dance. But I was hoping it would stay up so it would nullify Drizzle. But that was not the case, which is unfortunate. Alright, we got rid of the fish. That's big. Celio's next. What does Celio know? It has like Encore, Aurora Beam, Water Pulse, and Body Slam. Still can't hit Shedinja? Is there a world where I can force it to Body Slam? I think there is. Let's see what it does here. It's going for Encore. It only has 5 of those. Will it Body Slam after it runs into Sarah? No, not necessarily. Can you do something else, pal? Buddy? Have you ever done pacifist runs? I've done a run where my team was permanently frozen in Fire Red. Or in Leaf Green, I guess, in that one. I guess I just stall it out as much as I can, and if it gets down to Body Slam, then that's fine. Encore doesn't work because it's my only move. You got your dinner free? That's fucking huge. I'm jealous. When I did Frozen Only, I literally couldn't do anything. Is it going to keep spamming Body Slam? No. It's random. Sea King also has Water Pulse. Can I guarantee Sea King will use... What level Sea King? Sea King's level 42, so I might need to stall out its Horn Drills. If I can do that with Shedinja or with Kyogre in a weird roundabout way, then I could probably get it to not use Water Pulse and go for like a physical move. This thing was way less bulky than Whiscash. There's the Sea King. It has Fury Attack, Rain Dance, Water Pulse, Horn Drill. Fury Attack would be so big. Can I... If I use you... That's also really big. Can I go into Motodelia and expect another Fury Attack? Ooh! That did so much damage! Coconut Mall is such a good track. Extremely good track. Terms of Service, that's what TOS stands for. Terms of Service on YouTube. It's the rules. It's like Fairy Odd Parents. It's the rules. Why would you watch a 10-hour version of anything? Through the whole 10 hours? That's crazy behavior. If I listen to something more than like 20 minutes, I go bananas. I go nuts. Okay, please be Fury Attack. Fury Attack, Fury Attack, Fury Attack. Damn it. Show me Fury Attack. It can Horn Drill here. I'm not going to stay in. It's still got a lot of PP on a bunch of its moves. And I don't. Show me Fury Attack right here. Beautiful. 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 And then show me it again. Damn it. While you're horning their drills. You watched 15 hours of it? Why would you do that? That would make me go bananas. That would make me go crazy. That's like serial killer behavior. 15 hours of anything on loop. That's torture. I don't think I've ever studied for 15 hours. I wasn't much of a studier. Never liked it. Never was a fan of that whole studying thing. Alright, we can't get poison onto melodic, which is kind of bad. The problem with melodic is it's going to outpace me because it has recover. So I don't really know what my solution is, to be honest with you. It has no physical attacks. Recover is 20 PP. I like how it's just trying to use recover here. If it just wastes recover here, that'd be wonderful. Is it just gonna click it because it thinks that it's its best move? Please. Please do this. Please do this. This is the best news ever. Is it because it's reading like none of the moves are very good? It's already halfway done with recover. We're almost in the permanent damage zone. We're almost in the permanent damage zone. I wonder why it doesn't use Dragon Breath here. Or Twister, sorry. That's Twister, right? It has 4 left. 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. It's out of recover. Alright, now we're doing permanent damage. That does a lot. Okay. Let's go into Kyogre. I'm trying to get speed drops on this thing too, ideally. They're kind of eyebrows and antennae. Why have you forsaken me? What do you mean? You did your best. You just have a hard time. And that's okay. You did a good job. There's the Twister. A crit sucks, but that's fine. Okay. That's fine. We're doing some good, significant damage. Do we outspeed? Good damage. Alright, it's all down to Shedinja. We have, how many turns do we have to complete this? We have 38. 38 turns. We have 38 turns to kill this melodic. I hope that it's out of restoring items, whatever it's called, potions. There's no Kingdra on this team. That's Juan. It's just melodic. If there's no heals, I think we win. If there are heals, we might be doomed. We might be just short. Because once it struggles, it's over. Which makes me wonder if it would have been more optimal to just go Smokey first. And run it until it gets into the ground. No heals? Juan's Kingdra is quite evil. I think we got it. I think we're good. We're first trying this one, fellas. Let's go! We got the rain badge. If you voted yes, you voted correct. Congratulations. Is that our first try gym leader? Did we have any other first try gym leaders in this run? I feel like we don't. Damn it, it's only 10 and we got past the 8th gym. That is so much different than the last time, which I didn't even think we were going to complete in time. Thing is, I'm not prepared at all for the Elite Four. That's going to be a whole different struggle. Alright, real quick, I'm going to go get some more water and cool off for a second. I'm going to do another BRB. It's so damn hot. Oh. It's so damn hot. All right, so we're about to run into a big problem. First, we have a issue that's Wally. I don't think Wally's going to be the end of the world. In fact, in Ruby and Sapphire, should be the same as Emerald, I believe. Only one of his Mons can hit Shedinja. But there is a Roselia that can do status moves and a supersonic Magneton. Otherwise, nothing can hit Shedinja. Except Delcatty using Fan Attack, but that's not the end of the world. So I don't think Wally is the end of the world here. I think Wally is not going to be that big of a deal. The Elite Four is going to be a nightmare, though. Roll around in the slop? I beg your pardon? So what am I... I don't know how we're going to approach the Elite Four exactly. The two biggest problems in the Elite Four are going to be Phoebe, who has a bunch of ghosts that don't have physical attacks or contact moves, and Steven, who resists Constrict. So we basically need to stall Steven out, which is going to be really hard. Doesn't the hat make you warmer? Not really. The shirt makes me warmer than anything. How do you deal with trainers with Recover? We just got really lucky against Melodic using Recover. And it sat there and spammed it for the first 20 turns. Because it couldn't find a better move. I think Flame Body Macargo is a play for Steven. But we're going to have to be really crafty about it. Because there's also a bunch of like Oko moves Steven has against Macargo. Like Earthquake is on a bunch of mons. There are moves that have a ton of PP, but it's not something we have to worry about as much now. Like, if we look at Wally... Wally has a handful of moves with a bunch of PP, but like, Altaria, for example, has like 40 PP total. Roselia has like 30 PP total. Gardevoir actually can hit Shedinja with Future Sight, so Shedinja's looking worse and worse and worse and worse. G-Max Vine Lash. Wow, that's a good idea. I'll give that to you. That's a good idea. We just beat Wallace. Wallace is a gym leader in this one. I'm probably going to need more rare candies here, so I might just pop that into my save file so we don't have to waste hours real quick. Why don't I do that while I'm thinking? How good is Skarmory against Wally? I think, going for Macargo against Wally is not going to work because it's not a lot of physical moves. MAGM just ended? Are the results out? Or did the timer just run out because it's July 1st? Well, I guess that makes sense it wouldn't be because late submissions are not in yet. Where's my bag? Items. This should do it. I should just be able to exit the game and reopen it, and it should be updated. Terra normal for Phoebe. Wait, you're a genius. Wait a minute. Hang on, wait. You're a genius. That didn't work. Hang on. I gotta do it again. That should work, I would think, or else I'm really dumb, which could be the case. I am usually really dumb. That worked. We're good. Turns out I'm not really dumb. That's good. I'm not really dumb. There's a lot of them. I don't want to over level though. Terra Shedinja is kind of crazy. Terra air balloon, Terra electric air balloon, safety goggles, Shedinja. Terrain boots, Shedinja. I'm big smart. What is going to be the optimal team for Wally here? We need to be able to beat Altaria, Delcatty, Roselia, Gardevoir, and Magneton. A dark type Walls Gardevoir for the most part. A grass Poisonmon Walls Roselia. A lot of things are good against Delcatty. Ground type does most of the work against Magneton. Fight Wally instead of his Pokemon. If I could, I would. I promise. If I could, I would. Shedinja also walls Magneton, except for Supersonic hitting us. Which is kind of annoying. Skarmory kind of walls Altaria. I could do like Volt Absorb Lantern or something for that doesn't help that much. You could take Wally in a fight, Chris. Give yourself credit. I know I could take Wally in a fight. I'm not allowed to. I could pick up Wally and spin around like a pizza and then shot put him into the sun. It would be no issue. I won't, but I could. I really need to be prepared in the Elite Four for Phoebe and Steven. If I don't have anything for Phoebe, I'm in giant trouble. I think Elite Four is where we're going to have to try struggle strats. Kind of like we did in the Bide run. I think we're going to have to struggle strat something. We're going to have to find a big hitter and struggle strat. Whiscash, not that good. We can get a Salamence, which isn't that helpful. In all honesty, it's just an Intimidate Mon. Probably either Saturday or next week, Hendy, just because there isn't a lot of streams this week. Pelipper? I don't think Pelipper's going to solve anything. I don't think Pelipper's going to do anything. What else? Nose Pass? Golem actually could be useful in this next battle, but we're not going to get a Golem. Explode? Kadabra never helps us. What is the solution for this one? I feel like it's just bring decent mons and call it good. I feel like it's like bring 2 Skarmories and pray. Bring 2 Skarmories plus ground type pray. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hello. Levitate could be helpful. Could be, but Skarmory kind of covers that. So, first of all, let's get rid of Sharpedo and let's get rid of Crawdon. I'll bring... Grumpig is actually great into this battle now that I think about it. Grumpig is really good. If we want to avoid Leech Seed and Toxic, we could just switch Stall. Get a Lickitung with Body Slam, Shadow Ball, Yawn, and Rest. I can't even get that in this game. It's not even possible. Would Claydol be good? Claydol has Levitate, it's a ground type. The idea of a Skarmory wrapping around me with its metal parts is terrifying. It is quite scary. That is quite scary. Flygon is interesting. Flygon against Wally, what's it good against? Only Magneton, and it's not that good. Any other ground types that would be really good? Whiscash is kind of bulky, which is decent. I could also go Swampert, which actually Swampert would be pretty damn good now that I think about it. Honestly, I might go Swampert. Gonna play Fire Red? My man. Swampert could pretty easily wall Magneton, I would think. Absol does have a fun design. It's edgy, but I like it a lot. I don't see Kyogre being that good against Wally. What's with the 6,500 eggs just from running around in the daycare constantly? They're all just random Pokemon. Crawdon for the dark typing. If I'm gonna bring a dark type to take care of Gardevoir, I would probably go Mightyena just for, well, no, I'd probably want to go Absol for pressure. Honestly, it's not a bad idea. Crawdon can't be crit, but I'm not worried about that when it can't be hit, period. What do we do about Delcatty? Delcatty has Feint Attack as its only move and assist, so it can use any move from its teammates. Which kind of stinks. I ain't gonna lie to you, that kind of stinks. Letting Delcatty just use whatever it wants from its teammates and not being able to predict what it can do kind of stinks. We need something like Super Bulk to deal with Delcatty, I think. I think Grumpig handles it pretty well. Honestly, I might just bring Kyogre to help Wallet, because Kyogre is one of our best options there in the defense department. That's all I'm wondering, Kyogre over Gyarados. Magneton for the resistances? How good would Magneton be as opposed to Skarmory? Magneton doesn't help much in that department. I think Skarmory's just better there. I think this is the team comp. Do we ever put ourselves into an auto win with Shedinja? No, we don't. So maybe we don't bring Shedinja. Tailo. Tailo's only decent if it's burned, and even then it's not going to do much damage. Foul Brothers are really and very. Really foul and very foul. Well, I'm not worried about ground attacks against Wally right now. What's your ability, Baja Blast? Lightning Rod. That's fun. Sableye would be interesting. I think I want to bring... As my 6th, I think I want to bring... Why don't I just bring Macargo in case we see an opening for, like, Struggle or something? How do we open against Altaria is the question. Let's track rocks. Shiny Electrike's better. Manectric is good. Shiny Electrike is great. What do we do about the Altaria, though, is the question. How do we handle... Yeah, we can try Constrict. What would be good against Altaria is we can force ourselves... Or we can force Altaria to just use Aerial Ace. The problem is you can Dragon Dance up. That's a big problem. So I'm thinking what we can do is drop one Skarmory for Shedinja just to try to proc moves. Because we can treat it like... Where'd I put Shedinja? We can treat it like we did with Winona. I forget which Skarmory's better, but whatever. We're gonna have to teach something Surf and Waterfall, but that's fine. What level is Wally's team? It's probably like 45. It is. You have to be pushed to the edge of insanity to do. Ah! You just have to have one person write a comment saying, you can do it, or you can't do it, and then I'll do it. Swampert! We're finally getting Swampert! Yes! Yes! I might get some balls while I'm here, too. Just in case we run into either a shiny again, because it seems like that's happening a lot. Or, Just something we find useful. Like, would Metacham be good? I don't know. You can stream Wednesday? I'm going to a birthday party on Wednesday. You can't stream Wednesday. I forgot I explained that to the Patreon last night. I didn't explain it to you guys. My week is kind of booked this week. Did you get another shiny? No. We only have Manic Trick and Zigzagoon. Rest? Snore? You gotta make it run out of aerial aces and Shedinja. That's kind of a problem, though. Well, then, do I want to intimidate Mon? Because it'll kind of give up after a while. Like, if it has max speed, it'll give up, I think. I don't know. I'm just gonna get to Evergrande City real quick. First, I'm gonna get some balls. I did start using rare candies. It was towards the end of when we were fighting Tate and Liza, because that was a nightmare. We had to keep changing our team around to get it right. That is crazy that Constrict ended up being 69. Even just getting 69 is crazy. It's nuts. Wally's at the end of Victory Road, which is kind of unfortunate. But it is what it is. Drop one Mon for double Scarm to specifically use them to jug Altaria out of Aerial Ace. Do you know what would be crazy, though, is if... Here's the thing. Macargo can be that second that second Skarmory. Because if we force it to use Aerial Ace by sending Shedinja in, and we happen to get a burn on it, then that makes the stall about 100 times easier. You know what I mean? Because now its attack is cut. So even though it's Dragon Danced up, it's going to start losing HP. Wait, but does Wally have full restores? I haven't even equated full restores into this. That means the Elite Four is going to be so bad. He does? Should I check that on Wally? Is Wally going to have full restores? I can look at the code. I know the Elite Four has full restores and the Champion has 4 of them, which is going to be so horrible. If I look at Emerald version real quick. Or why don't I just look at Sapphire? Oh, because I think his Hexmaniac Advance doesn't pull it up right. If I look up Wally here just to be sure. Because it should be the exact same battle. Wally has what items? He has 2 full restores. Fuck. Oh, that's so bad. That makes it really bad. That does, in fact, make it really bad. It means that Macargo's worth has gone way down here. Bulbapedia claims 4? I just looked at the code. Nice try, Bulbapedia, but I actually looked at the code of the game. And that's why we do that. Because we don't trust no... It's not done growing? These have been in there for like 2 weeks! That's bad. Bulbapedia's out here straight up just lying. I think the other Elite Four do have 2 full restores, and the final one, the champion, has 4, which is just stupid. I guess we're gonna have to try this team then. We have to get to the end of Victory Road to do it though, which is so annoying. I have Flash, right? I can just use that and not hurt my brain. It's actually better. Berries do not, that's true. That is true. Oh, you know what? Do you have a Roselia? Are we about to run into a Roselia? Because that's a big problem. Okay, if you have Leech Seed or Toxic, big problem. Okay, you might not. That's 3 of its moves. Ingrain is really bad. I don't know how I'm going to get through Ingrain. Okay, it just has Grass Whistle. That's its only annoying move. But trying to get through Grass Whistle and Ingrain is so bad. That's so bad. Ah. I don't know why Taden Wise I have so many. Maybe it's because it's only 2 Mons. I'm not streaming the birthday event. That's crazy. Well, here's the good news. If it uses 2 more Giga Drains, we've stalled it out. It can no longer attack. It can only Grass Whistle, Ingrain, and Sweet Scent. I'm not going to do that. I think knowing like the ROM hacking aspects is super helpful for playing these weird runs. I think it doesn't make me better at competitive Pokemon play, but I think it does make me better at like specifically doing weird stuff in Pokemon games. It has 1 more Grass Whistle. Okay, who has the highest attack power on the team? We just gotta outdo this thing. Probably Kyogre. Oh, no! Swampert. I can get poison pointed though, which is annoying. We're barely outpacing it with our heaviest attacker. I'm surprised we haven't gotten poison pointed. Yeah, there'd be some horrible things coming out of TTS if I went to somebody's birthday party and just had a speaker on with chat going. Shedinja is not immune to Poison Point. Shedinja just dies to Poison Point. Skarmory is immune, though. Are you going for an early night in to heal your brain and bones? I'm not going to stream super late. I don't think we're going to get to we're going to start the Elite Four tonight, but we could get to the Elite Four. Which is good, because my goal was to beat Wallace tonight. I thought it was going to take longer than that, to be honest with you. I didn't think we were going to do it in 1 try. God, that's crazy this is a required battle. It looks like it's going to be a struggle off. Looks like we're just going to have to survive struggle. That sucks. That was evil. That was shameful. That was absolutely shameful. Vile. Icky. It's okay, we're gonna win. It's taking double. How did we not get Poison Point in here? Isn't that Roselia's literal only ability? How have we not gotten Poison Pointed? Huh? Swampert doesn't have Natural Cure. Oh wait, can Roselia get Natural Cure? In Gen 3? Oh, I guess it can. Yeah, that's its first ability. I guess that means against Wally, it's probably likely to have natural cure as well. I completely forgot about that. I think I saw a video by Jimothy Cool talking about Roselia with natural cure once. Completely left my brain. Now, is the layout of Victory Road the same as Emerald? Because Emerald is locked in my brain from Shuckle Fridays. I'm pretty sure it's the same. It could be the case. We could have just dodged Poison Point like a million times there. We could have. Phoebe not only has a lot of pressure mons, but like none of her ghosts, pretty much none of her ghosts use physical contact moves, which is going to make Phoebe a nightmare. Phoebe and Steven are going to be the worst parts. Phoebe's going to be a whole nightmare to deal with. And then Steven is going to be a nightmare afterwards. Glacia and Drake and Sydney are going to be bad, but not nearly as bad as those two. They will be bad, though. It is the same Wally. You are 100% correct. It's just end of the Victory Roads to the beginning. I need my PP maxed! Can you buy ethers and elixirs in Pokemon? I can't remember if you can in Gen 3. Dodrio, I'm not afraid of. I'm not afraid of a Dodrio. It's gonna outpace me here, but... Okay, maybe I am afraid of Dodrio. I forgot Tri Attack can paralyze, burn, or freeze you. It doesn't have many left, though. Can I hit... Does it know a flying move? Does it not know a flying move? Uproar. No, I don't think it can hit me. And they're not switching out, so I'm guessing they can't hit Smokey with anything. I guess Shedinja just wins. You can get it at the Safari Zone. Same with Rhyhorn. Same with Wobbuffet. Same with Pikachu. You can get all of these things at the Safari Zone. And Xatu. And Pinsir. And Heracross. Only at the Safari Zone. And Phanpy. Grimius Constrict. What is a Charmeleon? It's an orange chameleon and Game Freak's favorite child. Tri-Attack is a really interesting move. Is that considered Porygon's signature move? Or is it Dodrio's signature move or something? I'm guessing Dodrio's because there's 3 heads. Can you hit me? I don't want you to hit me. I don't want to hit you. I've done Nuzlocke in the past. Oh, it can't hit me. This is going to be a long stall. This is going to be super annoying. Double protect? Triple protect? Huh? Did we really just see a triple protect in my game? And another double protect? Huh? This Laron's crazy. We might run out of PP against this thing. Oh, and it has a roar. Wait, maybe it keeps roaring. Maybe it keeps roaring and it stalls itself out. This is messed up. This is messed up that this is a required encounter. Or a required battle. This is awful. Whoops. Straight up, this is just a torture battle. Yeah, it's having the time of its life just doing this. Man. Man, this is making me start to not like Laron, which is not good. Because I really like Aggron, I really like Aeron. It still has like 10 roars. Check stream in like 10 minutes. This fight might be more like 20, 30. I have no idea what my favorite rip would be. I have no clue. Because there's so many of them. There's so many damn Civic Gunner rips. There's so many. And some of them are done so well. In fact, all of them are done really well. I don't know why I said some. They're all really done well. It's afraid to let you down. Okay, there's only one roar left. There's only one. That's the last one. Shedinja, you're back. Come on, baby. It has 18 takedowns and what else? I wouldn't be able to tell you. I'd have to listen to the whole library in order to tell you. Iron Tail. Okay, it only has like under 30 PP left. So it's going to use Struggle before I do, which is a good thing. Because that means I can just send in Skarmory and kill it. I just have to pay attention to the PP. It should have 12 and 11. Hey, easy with that. Easy. 11 and 9. Good thing I ordered it that way. 11 and 8. 10 and 8. 9 and 8. 8, 7. Do you collect cards at all? Not personally. I got really into TCG Live when I did a tournament, which was a lot of fun, but I don't collect cards. I did when I was a kid. 5 and 5. I think the only card I have in this room is a gift one I got that's of me. I did think it would be fun to do like if I bought like a really old pack of Pokemon cards, if I unopened it, whatever you call it, if I opened them on stream, see what I could get. I'd probably get scammed. It would probably be weighed and x-rayed and whatever. But it'd be fun. We got raided? Welcome from Oak Creation stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bald man, you are being raided. Okay, thanks. Thank you for the heads up. Thank you. Okay, this is the last Iron Tail. Alright, switch to Skarmory so we don't die. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Raid Shadow Legends. Alright, we gotta... This thing has to struggle itself to death. I gotta hope they don't have another full restore. Raiders, welcome. We're playing Pokemon Sapphire, but we can only use Constrict, and I really hope we don't lose to this Lairon, because it's being a pain. We're in the Victory Road right now. How many PPs do you have versus how many HPs? I got a lot of PPs, brother. I've been stacking up my PPs. Real life and off the record. Who's my best physical bulk? Swampert. Holy cow, we have 110 people? Holy cow, welcome to the stream. Sorry to those of you, it's subscriber only mode in here. Sorry to those of you just peeping, hoping to type in chat. Want to just stop by. Chris is bald. He eats carpet because it's his favorite snack. He has a head dent he's covering up with his cap. None of these are true. 0 of these are true things. None of these are true. Okay, Kadabra's the last one. If it has future sight, that's a problem. Other than that, Shedinja should win here. But we might be able to just win with Swampert right here. Don't say 90. It was 0%. It's 0. I can't believe you hate raids. I don't hate raids. I mean, hate? I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. It's probably worth going back and healing real quick. I wish I had escape ropes. Tube Steak Tuesday. What are we doing here? What are we talking about here? We're, right now we're trying to figure out, A, how to beat Wally. Because the first thing that's going to happen that we won't be able to stop is Altaria setting up a bunch of dragon dances on us. Which is awful. And then we got to figure out how to beat the Elite Four, which is going to be a huge problem in Sapphire. Gigantic problem in Sapphire. I don't have... There's no head dent. I do not have a head dent. That is not a thing. That is not a thing. I don't have a head dent. Is tube steak just sausage? What is tube steak? I've heard the word tube steak probably like 100 times in my life. Not that many. Not like thousands, hundreds of times. What is it? Is it just sausage? Wait, this is the wrong way. Is this different than Emerald? No, it's down and then you go left. And then you go right, and then you go up, and then you go left, and then you go up, and then you go left, and you go down, and then you go right, and then next room. You've never heard of tube steak before? It's like in my mind, it's like a tube sock filled with steak. Do you rotate? What's this girl gonna have? She's not the Dodrio trainer. I hope she has something simple. 2 Mons. Sand Slash. Can Sand Slash ever hit me? There's a no feint attack. Nope, but Ninetales can hit me. Okay. Oh my god, if I had Gardevoir right now with Trace, this would be crazy. Okay, here's the plan. We go into you. And now it probably shouldn't be able to hurt us with much. Tube steak is baloney. Is that true? Is it just baloney? That's silly. Also, we can absolutely stall out Confuse Ray. It must have like flamethrower or something if they switch to it from Shedinja. It simply must have flamethrower. It's a lower quality meat. So it is kind of like a sausage, but not a sausage, more like a hot dog. Long pork sounds crazy. What's your opinion on Electrode's little eyebrow waggle and its battle animation? I think it's a good thing, and I think it's one of Game Freak's best moves of all time. I think it's one of the peaks of Game Freak's work. If we're going to be honest here, if we're going to be realistic with ourselves. Long pork is human. I know a John pork, but I don't know a long pork. Yeah, they thought they were going to go under after Gen 2, and then they threw in that little animation where it waggles its eyebrow on Electrode, and the game was saved. They only had 2 options there, too. Option 1 was add the eye waggle to Electrode. Option 2 was give Psyduck psychic typing, and they didn't do that one. They went with the Electrode one. Still saved the day. Still worked out. Man, this thing's annoying. What are the odds it goes for Flamethrower? Oh, it has Ember. I'm pretty happy with the Electrode eyebrow waggle. It was a pretty good choice. The Stadium game animations, which also includes Coliseum and XD, are probably the most lively animations they gave Pokemon in the whole series. Probably the wackiest and wildest animations they've given them. Most cartoony. It's not your favorite attribute of all the games? Alright, you tell me then. What's your favorite attribute? What's better than Electrode's eyebrow wiggle? What's better? They are S-tier animations, I will not lie to you. Your gal Nidoqueen? What was wrong with Nidoqueen's animation? They went corporate and boring? Well, what happened was, is their amount of models increased that they had to animate? And then they went with the Kaizen route of do less work. Save time, do less work. Do less. Which is kind of their game plan. Like, if they can repurpose a bunch of animations, they already did the flying battles and whatever. They're looking for less work, more output. I wish I had an escape rope. We're going to go back again, I think. Yeah. It sucks. I really like how Wally's at the beginning in Emerald. I gotta say, I was confused about the change, but now I get it when I'm playing Constrict Only. Now I understand. Now I get it. Honchcrow's feigning animation in Battle Revolution. I can't even imagine what that looks like. I don't remember ever seeing Honchcrow in Battle Revolution when I was a kid. Does it do something where it like flaps its arms and falls over? Fainting animations, by the way, it goes on for 15 seconds. It sounds extremely dramatic. Fainting animations in Coliseum were peak. In XD, it happened too fast to appreciate them, which is a quality of life thing that's good. But in Coliseum, it was peak because they were long and they were drawn out and they were dramatic. There's repurposing, and then there's Game Freak doing negative work. Well, I think in our world today, yeah, the animations aren't great in the world of Pokemon, in the world of modern Pokemon, the animations we're getting. In fact, some of them are brain dead stupid. Or you get like Blastoise's Hydro Pump back in the day, and it would shoot out of its forehead. That looks silly. Or you get a move like Double Kick, and it's them, you know, jumping forward and punching or something weird. I think the real problem is... well, no, that is the real problem. Damn it! What am I doing? I'm thinking too hard about just animations! And now it's... I have to go back again! God damn it! Get shit out of the front. Get it 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 out of the front. God damn it. I don't even remember what I was saying. I just know, I get it from a standpoint of like trying to save time, see world, make money, pay less money. But it is sad. We were given, this is what I was gonna say. We were given a taste of glory with the older 3D games, and then they took the glory away from us. Creations. I don't think I'm gonna beat it today. I don't think I'm gonna have the time tonight because I'm gonna have to team build like crazy for the Elite Four with Phoebe being a problem and Steven being a problem. My goal for tonight, before I end the stream, is to beat Wally. It was originally to beat Wallace, but then we did that first try, which was kind of sick. I don't have any revives on me. I lose a lot of battles, so I've been holding off on spending any money until we get to the Elite Four. Or, like, selling any items to get money. Made it right up to Victory Road in your run? Let's go. Let's go. That's huge. I'm scared of the Elite Four, to be honest with you. I tried team building for it, like a couple weeks ago. I was thinking ahead about it. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not 100% sure, because there's a ton of variables to think about, specifically with Phoebe and for Steven. Because Steven, we're going to basically kill nothing with Constrict. Constrict is just not going to work. And for Phoebe, not only does it not affect her whole team, but also, she has like no contact moves. So it's going to have to be a bunch of stalling. It might have to be a struggle fest. And I'm wondering if I should bring something just booted up with struggle. Just load it up with no PP. I haven't figured out what. Because I would need something that hits pretty hard. When we did Bite Only, I brought a Marowak with a bone club. Or not a bone club, with a thick club. And that was my struggle user. I'm not sure what to do for this one. Does this guy just have Cacturn? I know that's what he has in Emerald. Is that what he has here? Cacturn. We have to outpace Ingrain. That's so bad. And it has Feint Attack. That's so bad. Okay. How do I handle Cacturn with this team? How do I handle this? They could have called it Thick Bone. That's a good point. I feel like I need a different team just to handle Cacturn here. That's really bad. Because it probably has Needle Arm too. If I can get rid of Feint Attack though, Shedinja can eventually win. So let's see if I can get it to use up 20 Feint Attacks between this pig, the other Skarmory, and anything else. Or you know what? I think I can do it. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. I think I can stall it out. Never mind, it used spikes. We're doomed. We lose. It had spikes. Shit. That was the worst thing I could have possibly seen. Damn it. That means Shedinja just dies, by the way. Alright, this is going to be a whiteout. How do we beat this? I guess we could go Macargo. Macargo would eventually win. Can I buy an escape rope anywhere? You can buy an escape rope at most marts, right? GG. That's crazy. That countered the whole team. Oh, Creations, have a good rest of your night. Thank you for coming by the stream, and thank you for the raid, buddy. I appreciate it. I wish you luck in your run. Is Kyogre serving you well? Kyogre is doing generally okay, not that great. Let's see. I don't think it matters where we go. I just want to get an escape rope to speed this up. There we go. Let's get 2, just to be safe. And then, I don't think we really need revives. I can just use a rare candy when we get to Wally if things go bad. Okay. Let's just grab 1 Macargo, maybe 2 Macargos to be safe. And then we win. We beat this stupid Cacturn, and that's how this works. That's how this is going to work. It's snail hours, surely. It's Macargo fast hours. You're damn right, it's snail tactics. Cacturn will continue until morale improves. Cacturn's dead here. Cacturn doesn't beat my snails. My snails are unstoppable. They're unbelievable. They're unshakable. They're unquakeable. My cars go fast. Does Cacturn? No. Cacturn does not beat... Damn it! Cacturn does not beat my cars. Quite simply, that's how it works. Wonderful, wacky snails. It shouldn't. It had what? Ingrain, Feint Attack, Needle Arm, and Spikes. So it can't have Earthquake. Best it can do is get his Spikes off on us. But all we need is a burn. I should have put Smokey away, honestly. No! Good thing I bought 2 escape ropes. I didn't bring a water type to surf on and waterfall with. Ugh. I'm just goofing left and right here. Just being a goofball, a goober left and right this stream. I don't think they have a second cacturn, do they? I thought it was just one. Wasn't it just one Mon on the team? I remember that's how it is in Emerald. It's just one cacturn. Also put Kyogre in the front because it's fast. He's got to revive. That'd be crazy. I know the AI can't use revives in the game, even if you give them to them. That'd be absurd if they could. That'd be absurd if they gave like the champion 5 revives. Cheers. Everyone drink. I'm tired of running through this victory road, man. What's going to happen to you? You're going to dry up. You're going to start to fart tumbleweeds. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. What are you saying, Peter? I'm going the wrong way. He's tired of winning all the time. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. All I do is hang out and drive around Victory Road. All day long, every day. I'm tired of it. When can I lose? How many encounters are we going to get right here? Huh! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! I've seen enough! You should buy revives so you don't have to crawl back to the... Well, I can... Here's the thing. Once I get to Wally... My team's not set up for Wally. But if something happens, I can just use a rare candy to revive and then heal up my HP. We have a poll? A poll for what? Poll for what? What do you want me to poll? What are you thinking about doing a vote on? Who in chat wipes or lets it crust? I don't think I want to find out. I don't think that's something that's information I want to be privy to at this point. Are you using Kyogre in the Elite Four? I don't think I will, honestly. I don't think Kyogre goes over well against Steven or Phoebe. I think we need to be more crafty. I'm going to get right up to this guy in case I run into something and can't run away. You better not. Are you talking to me? Are you saying that about using Kyogre? Alright, get burned. 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 Right here. That did so much damage! Get burned. Get burned. Please get burned. Please? For me? Why can't... Feint Attack isn't a contact move in this game. There's a possible solution here, and it's not a good one. I have to think through the team building for the Elite Four. Oh, I needed that burn there. I needed a burn. I needed a burn. You use Needle Arm? What are you doing? What are you doing? Picking a random attack like that. No burn. And it Feint Attacked. We lose. How is this Cacturn so good? How is this Cacturn so good, man? How do we... I'm just a boy. How do we get through this Cacturn? It outpaces me with its Ingrain. It hits Shedinja with Feint Attack and Spikes. Once Spikes goes up, there's nothing I can do about it. If we have our own character and it resists all its moves, but it's not very defensive, neither is Shift Tree. You would think Toaster would be able to stop it, but Toaster's taking a bunch of damage too. You think Toaster would be the perfect counter? Okay, you keep mentioning a second character, and I'm pretty sure they don't have that. I can check though right now. They don't. They have one character. Stop trying to gaslight me. They have one character. I don't know how it's doing so much. I mean, Cacturn's a pretty good special attacker at the end of the day. How do I stall this thing out, though, is the question. Do I have anything that's specially bulky that resists dark and grass? I'm just a boy! What's a boy to do? Who's got special bulk on them? Dark is not physical. If it's an evolution, it's not physical. That's a rule of thumb in Gen 3. Speaking of, Umbreon would actually be great here. We have lots of dark resist, but we don't have lots of grass resist is the only thing. Pressure would be okay. You would still get hit by Fan Attack, unfortunately. We can't get Houndoom. I would love to use Houndoom in this run. It would have actually made a different battle a lot easier. It would have actually made Tate and Liza like a guaranteed win. Breloom doesn't have the bulk. If Breloom could do it, then you'd think Skarmory could do it. Swamperd's not good here. Shift Tree is just not bulky. I'd rather use my own Cacturn. What am I gonna do? What's a boy to do? What is a boy to do? Hariyama could probably wall Feint Attack, but not Needle Arm. Do they have anything? Anything at all? Is there any way to make it guarantee it's going to use Needle Arm better than the way I was just doing it? Like, if I were to enter the battle... Yeah, that's true. I can't get Shift Tree. If I were to enter the battle with, like, Sharpedo, then he's probably going to use Needle Arm, right? Then I could... honestly, I could use Roselia, because it would resist it better. I could live a bunch of Needle Arms, because it quad resists it. And it has better special defense. Which is kind of deranged. Who has better? You have rough skin, which is helpful. But you don't get crit. I think you're bulkier. So technically I could do this. I could also get my own Cacturn if I want to. Zamazenta Crowned. That would be nice. Marvel Scale Melodic. Well, Marvel Scale you need to be like poisoned or status conditioned. So Marvel Scale Melodic loses to Cacturn. Because we could go get status, but it's not gonna win. It's not going to win the war of attrition because it's getting hit with super effective attacks. Yeah, plus no recovery. Kyogre with Mr. Craw? Well, I'm still thinking. Can Mr. Craw learn Waterfall? I think I want to get a Cacturn. I bought balls, right? I'm smart. I'm a smart guy. I'm a smart fella. Not you. I also want that Stardust. I want to get a bunch of money when we get up there. Goodbye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. I like all this stuff. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I can come back later. I still don't think it's going to be that great, unfortunately. Oh, shit. Against the Elite Four anyways. Not the feint attack with the no contact. Okay, yeah. Goodbye, Trapinch. I'll put a Skarmory in the front so we don't have to worry about Arena Trap. Alright, we might be able to swap Kyogre for what's it called? For Cacnea, that's what it's called. Cactus versus Cactus, who wins? The hypothetical magnet pull. The hypothetical. Would I need magnet pull in the Elite Four? Like, what is it? Or do you mean like if a Skarmory gets hit with a magnet pull Trapinch? Because that's not possible. Anyways, if you want to be a cactus, please type in the chat starting right now. Please type in the chat if you'd like to be a cactus. And if you already have one, just let me know. I hope I'm insane. Grunkle Jim Temdo told me. What is Trapinch's second ability? Is it Hyper Cutter? No, I think it's just YouTube. I think it is just YouTube, but I'm not 100% sure. Cactusing would be kind of fun. I'd be okay with cactusing a little bit. Everyone liked the stream. You don't have a choice. Lake of Cage. Cage, I think you already have one, unfortunately. I think you already have something because I remember something in the box looking at it today and it said Cage, so I'm going to re-roll. Clove. Clove, do you have something currently? Do you have a mon in this run? Because if not, then the cactus is yours. That's alright, Cage. Mega Pincer. No? Alright, congratulations, Clove. I will name it Crunchy. It's yours. It is yours. I was going to name it Clovenia. Alright. So now we can replace Kyogre. We can give Waterfall and Surf to the crab. That gives us a little something. I'm not bald. I'm not bald. Don't say that. I'm not bald. I have hair under here. I'm just sweaty and greasy and gross because it's like 100 degrees in here. And I'm sick. I wanted to hide my head. Or hang on. How much PP? How much PP? 20. Better than Sand Attack. Better than Leech Seed. Do you have a Fish Fear Me hat? I don't, surprisingly. I do have a bucket hat with a Feebas on it, though. This cursed move. Low-key sounds delicious if prepared correctly. If you get rid of the needles. This is false information you're looking at in chat. Absolutely false. Bald people are cooler. I think, look, coolness is just confidence in yourself. And if you meet a confident bald man, that's a damn cool bald man. Let's be real. Bald is better than balding. For the most part, this is true. You're bald, though. I'm not bald. I ain't bald. I have a damn mop under this hat. I got a damn mop. Bald people are like colder. The hair makes you hot. Huh? Wait, huh? Wait, huh? You're not balding and you're just bald. I'm not balding or bald. I look great for a 28-year-old guy. Why are you so bald? I'm not bald! Okay, so the goal... Who's the fastest, by the way, in our group? Who's the fastest to outrun the stupid gold bats? This Skarmy specifically, Toaster is faster. And you know what? I'm going to get Toaster up to level 44 too, so it's even faster. So it's an even faster Toaster. And you know what? I'm going to level up this Roselia too, so that it lives more needle arms. This is extremely hairy. I'll take that. That's a W. Are you bald though? I'm not bald. I'm not bald. I'm not bald. I'm younger than most of the people in chat, assuredly. Assuredly. I don't have a bald spot. You got a year on me. Okay, but you can't also be like, you're 1 year older than me, let's get you to the retirement home. Except that is a thing I pull on my coworkers a lot, honestly. I don't have a bald spot. That's not a bald spot. I don't think you guys know what a bald spot is. That's where my hair is growing from on my head. Let's get you to the retirement home. Don't worry, old man. We'll get you to the retirement home. Once Chris got in a maid dress and said, I'm bravely bald and beautiful over and over again, 5 minutes live on stream. I don't think I did that. But I'm confused because that's something I could have done. But I don't think I did. I don't think I did. You look like your name is Gerald. I can promise you this, I don't look like a Gerald. I do not look like... If anything, I don't look like a Gerald. If anything, I look like a, like an Eric. Eric. Like, I look like I could have, like, a European name. I look like a Johnny. You are a Johnny. Johnny Test. I've heard that one before. The people who are new here will have no idea what you guys are referring to because my hair is usually up. They'll have no clue what you're talking about. Wait, so what's a... We want to get a needle arm directly into the Roselia. I'm going to save here. Also, I think I'm at 46 whiteouts, yes? Right? Did I miss one? How do you even pronounce that? Guillaume? Guile? Look like a Chris to me. I'm not catching a layer on. We already have an Aeron. We already have one. Okay, so goal is 1 needle arm, 1 poison point. That's not what I wanted to see. That's not what I wanted to see at all. Spikes is kind of annoying. Heal arm. Didn't get the poison. There's new fan art? Well, hang on. I gotta deal with this cactus. Poison. Yes! Okay, now we can preserve Roselia because they probably have a full restore in the back. God, that did a lot of damage. Are we outpacing? Yeah, we are. We're outpacing. This Cacturn is so strong. I've heard of the streamer's name is Kush and he looks and talks like you. Kush sounds more like, I can't do a good impression of Kush's voice. It's like, no. I can't do it. I can't do Kush's voice. There's the full restore. We go back into Sarah. I used to have the same exact poster behind me that Kush does to date. That would have been really nice to get that right there, because this might kill me with the spikes. Yeah, that's really bad. Okay, but it's probably going to go into Bell with a feint attack anyways. No, that's still really bad. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this now that my Crawdon's dead? How can I possibly do this? It's still got a bunch of feint attacks. How am I going to do this? Wait, I shouldn't be switching right now. That's such a bad idea. Like, if I switched between the Skarmories, it would have been fine, but that was just a waste of a cargo. That was a bad idea. How am I going to preserve my stupid crawfish? I just lose here because I can't stall out all the feint attacks. This is ridiculous. It's just one Cacturn. How am I having this much issue with just one Cacturn? Man, I'm sweaty. It's a cactus with a funny hat, too. How do I beat this Cacturn? This into Roselia was working. I almost wish I had a second Roselia and a second Crawdon in here. Let's give it one more attempt. Have you tried asking nicely? Yes, it didn't work. Alright, I think it's gonna use spikes still. Nope, it just went for fucking... Okay, hang on. I'm not gonna count that one. That was research. Okay. We constrict once, and then we immediately switch. And if we get poison turn 1, we're in a really good position. What? Huh? How is it reading me? Okay, we still got an early poison, which is good. So now we just have to stall it for a little while. It seems it can smell fear. It seems this is true. 6 Skarmories? I don't think we'd win. Because we wouldn't be able to outpace it. We have to get a status condition on it in order to win. If we get like a crazy lucky crit here, we could win. We still need to get lucky with Poison Point, though. We have to get lucky twice in order to beat this. Unless I get a crazy... Never mind. That would have been a good switch into Crawdon. Would have conserved Crawdon's HP. It is a powerful-ass Cacturn. Huge Poison Point there. Enormous Poison Point there. That actually was really big. That was a very big. That was a very bad crit. What the fuck? Why did it have to do that much damage with a crit, man? Huh. Okay. We can still do some stall-ish stuff. How goes it? We're struggling. Why did it feign it? I guess it picked random move. That sucks. Does this kill? No. Get a crit. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You can do it. Why are you still alive, Baldy? Indeed. Because I gotta beat this stupid cactus. I need to beat this cactus, man. I think we got it. I think we're good. I think we did it. Oh! The cactus is gone! It's gone! We beat the cactus! The evil has been ridden. Not as bad as Hiker in front of Fiery Path, though. Not as bad as that Hiker. Why would I shape my head? Have you ever eaten cactus? I never have, but I have aloe vera, and I think, doesn't that... No, that's from an aloe plant. What am I, stupid? I might need to overlevel for the Elite Four, but I don't want to do it if I don't have to. Okay, now we gotta beat Wally, and I completely forget what our team archetype was looking like, but it's gonna be a scary battle. Because there's no way we're gonna stop Altaria from getting +6. How did we do it before against Winona? I remember Winona was a big struggle. Chris is about to cry? I'm not... Why would I be about to cry? You used Constrict. I did use Constrict. This is true. Relax. Last time I think I used Macargo. That's how I beat Altaria. But if I put Macargo on the team, that greatly hurts our chances because we just have less Mons. I thought aloe vera came from an aloe plant. What are we talking about here? If I remember right, we grabbed Swampert for the Magneton. Skarmory for like everything. Ain't there an aloe plant? We might as well not bring Shedinja. Shedinja's not a good bring here. Because Shedinja can get hit by almost everything. At least with something that kills it. I think even hitting it once with Constrict doesn't stop it. I'm not Googling plants. I'm looking at Wally's team. I'm looking at Wally's team. What if I went crazy stupid and I just went my own Delcatty strats? I just went, alright, fuck it. We get the burn off and then we Q-Charm. We've done that before. You think there's AI manips you can do to stop it from using Ingrain? On Cacturn? I don't know. I don't know if there is. I'm not sure. Maybe. God, I'm sweaty. Well, we beat Cacturn. We're good. We gotta do Wally now. And Wally is way more scary. I can't remember what we tried to set up. I think this is for Gardevoir. Stall Gardevoir. It might need to be a combination of a dark type. The problem is his team is so wide in typing. It's not a monotype team. This pretty much stops This plus like switching to a mon that resists normal moves pretty much stops Magneton. Maybe this is a good stopping point though. Maybe I can really think through this into the Elite Four. For like Saturday. I would love to have a big garden because I really like big gardens. I don't know if I'd get into gardening though. Ow! The hell? Would I be into gardening? Would I be a gardening guy? Would I be a works on yard all day old guy? $500 frogs, they would die. It gets too hot in here, they would die. Silly question, I can give you a silly answer. You'd be a family guy. Wallace, have you considered getting a Zigzagoon to level 80 for pickup? I could. We do have a shiny Zigzagoon with the ID number 69. Along with a shiny Manic Trick ID number 69. We do have these things. Oh, can you get leftovers in Ruby and Sapphire? Is leftovers on the table? Wait, that could be gigantic and enormous if that's true. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. No, you can't get leftovers in Ruby Sapphire. You can get it in Emerald. You can't get it in Ruby and Sapphire. Ruby and Sapphire, it's not a level system. It's just random. Droid, hello! Hey, buddy. I didn't hack for the 69. It's one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Pork Nugget, what up? Welcome to the stream. We do have King's Rock. It's never worked, though. We've had such bad luck with King's Rock. We've had it since the beginning. Who's got it? I think Shedinja's holding it, to be honest with you. Yeah. Maybe it'll work now. I mean, it could. It could. It could work. Who knows? Yeah, I might have to think through Wally's team and come back to it. No, we got raided. We got raided. That's why there's a lot of people here. Only kings can use the King's Rock. Did Chris check fan art yet? No, I haven't. I haven't, but we can check that. I don't know. Here's my thinking. Here's my thinking. Here's my thinking. I'm gonna team build for both the Elite Four and for Wally. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Let's take a look at fan art. Everyone liked the stream, you don't have a choice. Somebody redeemed it. Now you don't have a choice, or you're gonna let them down. Let's move my stinky head. Okay, I see some backgrounds from the background contest today. This nightmare of a photo. I see the winning background in here. Which will be updated tonight. What is this? Why do I look so goofy? This looks more like Droid than it looks like me. Bro's got no ears. I want fish. I feel woman. What is this? Oh, look, it's a Foul Brothers. Look at that. This is a Foul Brothers. Choose a Foul Brother. Which one would you buy? What would you buy off the menu? Personally, if it was me, Personally, if it was me, that's a really good price on bald jokes. Why did I just get a text from Aaron? From Droid? I get a text from Droid and he's already turned that fucking image into a sticker. How did you do that fast? How did you do that? That's deranged. That's deranged of you. Obviously super skilled. Quick with it. Unbelievably quick with that. Where's the Goosh Pants special? Hey, when are we going to start selling Goosh Pants? When are we going to open up a merch shop and the only thing we sell is Goosh Pants? Sometimes this community makes me want to jump into a pit of live crabs. And other times I see stuff like this and I die laughing. Here's the thing, if you jump into a pit of live crabs, it's likely a human-made pit, correct? I think we could probably assume this. And if it's a pit of live crabs, they probably have their claws all rubber banded up. So they're not going to pinch you. So you'll be fine. But the problem is you won't be able to get out of the pit, and eventually someone will come over to grab a crab and mistake you for a crab, and they'll boil you alive in a pot. Which is so much worse. Once I get cool guy back up, it's Goosh Pants time. That would be huge. I would love to be sponsored by Ralph's Coffee. This is Polo Ralph Lauren, which, by the way, I worked for. So I wear tons and tons of Polo stuff. I would love for them to sponsor me because I wouldn't have to change anything. I wouldn't have to do anything. I'm already basically a walking billboard. I could just throw their, like, a QR code on the screen or a link. Boom, done. Done. You're welcome, Ralph. You're welcome. I've met your son. He didn't like me. I met David Lauren. He didn't like me. I hope they don't forget to salt the water. Trish is going into a fryer and Peter's going into a pit, into a pot of boiling water alive. Not even being paid? They used to pay me. Are my shorts Ralph Lauren too? No, I think they're not. I think my mom bought me these. My socks are Ralph Lauren though. My underwear's Ralph Lauren. My belt is. Chris, sleep? Yeah, I should. I'm sick. I want to feel better tomorrow. I hope I feel better tomorrow. That'd be awesome. Anyways, chat. We're not going to be streaming for the remainder of the weekdays this week because of stuff I got going on. I'm going to see if I can stream Saturday. I haven't locked it onto the schedule yet, but I'm planning that most likely we're going to do a stream Saturday. If you guys want, we can see if we can finish Constrict Only for Saturday, or we can do like a bargain bin and pinboard or something fun. It's up to you guys. But I think that's going to be it for tonight. We'll riot if you don't stream Saturday. Okay, I'll try. I am sick. Okay, thanks. You didn't have to say I look horrible. Backgammon. Droid, let's play Peak. How about Saturday we play Peak? Are you free Saturday? Do you want to play Peak? Of course, you're welcome. You're not? I was going to say then we could have Shall play Peak. Damn. Droid doesn't like chat. That's crazy. That's crazy. That sucks. Chris plus mods play Repo? Maybe. Maybe. You guys are gonna be so much better than me at Repo at this point. That game's been out for such a long time. Alright, either way. I gotta go to bed. I want this sore throat to go away. I want to stop drinking peppermint tea, because I'm not a tea guy. I'm a coffee guy. I want to feel better, so I'm gonna go to bed. But thank you for coming by the stream. Raiders, thank you for sticking around. Hopefully I'll get some team building all set and done, and we'll get through this Constrict run finally. Honestly, good stream today. We beat Wallace, we beat Archie, we beat that cacturn, and that's what matters. That's what matters at the end of the day. But that's it. Bye-bye, everyone. Dude, I spent like an hour this morning before I called out of work just gargling salt water. This morning was miserable. I was in like extreme pain this morning. I feel way better now, but it'll probably come back in the morning. I'm just hoping not as bad. Oh, by the way, because I called out sick today, that's my second day off of the year. We've gotten 2 in, baby! We got 2 in! My asteroid sound like he's like fading away. Fred, goodbye. Oh. I don't remember how many sick days I get. I've used 1 vacation day and 1 sick day so far this year. 1 vacation day to go to PAX, 1 sick day today. You get fit? How do you know? I looked, I checked. He won't beat Wally next stream. No, I think if anything, we're going to beat Wally in a stream. What could happen is next time we play, we beat Wally, and then we can't beat the Elite Four, and we need to keep thinking about it. That's a possibility I see. Saturday would be nice, though, because then we don't have, like, a hard stop time. Because I don't work Sunday. So if we needed to stay up, if we needed to pull, like, what we did with Bite Only, and just keep banging our head against the wall until it works, we could. Imagine I work for Droid. Imagine I've been lying to you this whole time and saying that I do video editing and coding for a job. For 2 jobs, essentially. Plus YouTube. I've been lying about it, and I actually just buy cigars for Droid, and I go to his desk, and I use the little clippy thing on the cigar so he can puff it. And if I don't use the clippy thing, he'll fire me. I don't know why there's a Wally and a Wallace. That's a choice. Wait. Oh, I meant to send you a beat I was working on, Aaron. I made like a percussion track. And then I slapped Fat Guy tuba music over it. And it doesn't sound good, but it's kind of hard. Just put toothpaste in the tubes. I can't send you it now, but I can send it to you soon. You're getting a raise, buddy. You're getting a promotion from guy who cuts the cigars to guy who makes Fat Guy tuba beat. Sorry about it. Alright, I'm going to bed. Alright. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.